probably gonna be sniffling because it's like 10 degrees in my house. So yeah.
Oh, yikes.
Why the fuck? Why
Wow,
the
what
fuck
is
is
that?
Bayonetta playing? What the fuck is this?
What?
Why is Bayonetta suddenly playing? What the fuck just
I
happened?
okay, so I put that in yesterday, but it was not me now.
I mean, it's playing your shit from yesterday, my guy.
I don't know why it's doing that. It is not my fault.
Hey,
It's been
Pop,
a
come here,
good
come here, Pop,
literal
come here.
hour.
There's a hoodie on my bed. Can you grab that shit for me? Cause it's a ways.
That's hours and hours. I don't know why it's still playing Bayonetta. The music
You might
sucks
have
though, but
stopped
hey.
it. Yeah, let me skip it. It's a hoodie. I mean, I'd use the jockey thing, but the oh look, more Bayonetta. It's playing again. Okay, the fuck?
Oh yeah, that
Oh
was
look, it's still fucking playing.
Jesus Christ! How much did you load up?
Yeah, that. Sorry, give me 1 sec.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, yo.
it was like a 3-minute track, and we were like in a full conversation. I put like 5.
I count more than 5.
No, it's still coming up. You can hear it in the bathroom.
Still going.
I mean, hey, it's a good track at least.
9, 10, 11.
Whoa,
13,
yeah, hold
14,
up, whoa!
15,
I did not do it
16,
that many times.
17, 18, 19,
Yeah, I
20.
think this happened to me.
All right, so I literally counted how many times you linked the damn thing. It's 20 fucking times.
Yo, you got like 4 of these motherfuckers in here, my guy.
Yeah.
I counted how many times you linked it. It was damn well 20.
Why'd you do this?
Yeah,
How could you?
Yo.
It's a lot of Bayonetta, my guy.
I mean, we were just like in a full conversation, like helping out with Scylla, and it was
So
like
you were like, I'm gonna play
it was
one
like
song a million times.
yes, it was a
Okay.
5-minute track.
No,
it
you're
was like
you're
this
you're not.
conversation's gonna go on for like at least 40 minutes. It would need like some kind of music.
We were
You're
in
not
that
wrong.
voice call for 2 hours.
Yo, I'm just gonna keep it real though. Next time, just Google just YouTube, right? Go on YouTube and just find the song you like, and then put the word extended on it. Like,
Yeah.
I guarantee you. I
Jesus.
guarantee you, someone's got like 10 hours of it. All right, just so you know.
You slapped this shit in literally an hour and 40 minutes worth of this one track that you posted over and over again.
I mean, hey, it's a good track.
Yeah,
Man said I put it in one time. Yeah, that was the cap of his life.
I put it in
Well,
one time.
I did not.
Plus
I didn't say.
19.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say I put it in one time. I never said that. That's a lie. I'm getting capped.
How many times did you put it in?
I could have swore I put it in like 7 times.
Yeah, it was
7 times 5.
Plus 5. 7 plus 13.
Yo, jump off a bridge.
All right. So
I bet I will.
calm your ass
Oh,
down.
Jesus
All right, let me
Christ.
see. Don't jump off a bridge. That's weird.
Please
So
don't.
the party having left Stella's shop and walking out into the kind of snowy mountainous village of Krex. I'm imagining you did all your shoppy shop stuff. And if you didn't, you did all your shoppy shop stuff. As you kind of come to terms, you note just kind of a strange sound coming from the south. You can't really see over the fortress walls, but you can hear just kind of a rumbling from a far distance. It almost feels under your feet as a small kind of shock wave of some sort happening. Not so much an earthquake, but it just kind of sends a feeling across the earth towards you, even on that hill. What does the party do?
I think she will Papyrus investigated that.
Alright,
Well, given these trimmers, I suggest we head to the winery immediately.
Yeah.
We should try to warn the burgomaster before we leave. Worst case scenario, if we can't handle it, we can't just leave him here to not know what's going on.
Let's go. Then let's go just to inform him. So he keep him in the loop.
We're headed to the burgomaster's manor.
Yes.
Yep.
You find yourselves once again at a somewhat rundown old, I guess, manor, if you would. Noting this and just kind of, I guess, approaching the door. What do you do? You don't know any guards or any kind of anything really going on.
Well, let's knock
I
the door.
suppose I knock on the door.
Alright.
Well,
What they?
yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna ask for like the scriptures of like the door, for example. Like, is there anything like a bell or whatnot?
It's just a fairly old wooden door. You note that there's a kind of a hooked almost handle, but there's nothing really to knock on. Any no door knockers of sorts or bells. The house just kind of seems almost plain. There's nothing very glamorous about it, unlike the mansion you noted from Valaki.
Yeah, just knocking on the wooden door.
So just kind of rapping and tapping on it. You note after a few moments, um, you're met face to face by Dmitry Kreskov, just kind of noting you and just looking at your face, kind of face to face. You could see a bit of a smile come over. Friends, friends. It's a pleasure to see you again. He kind of looks around your ranks a bit. Uh-huh. Uh, some of you are missing and some of you are new.
I just kind of give a nod. Well, that's the way it goes in our line of work.
Hmm. You have my condolences for what you've done for my family. Uh, whatever you need, I can always. Well, come in, come in. Do you have a moment?
We don't.
We don't.
Ah, well, in that case, he kind of just turns back to the door. Uh, what can I do for you?
Well, we more so wanted to tell you about something. There's something going on to the south, and there are these tremors. It seems to be coming from the winery, and we were going to head out and see if we can handle it. But we didn't want to just leave Kresk in the dark.
With these zombie or undead invasions coming up from the south, I appreciate that. With Corwin coming and going, things have been fairly quiet, but that boy, I'm not sure what he's getting himself into, but he just kind of nods. I appreciate it. I felt a bit of a vibration earlier as well, a shaking. Um, he just kind of points towards the south. What do you make of it? Have you traveled there, towards the Esther Hill?
Mansu.
And we have something of the work of druids, but we'll have to get closer to know more.
Hmm. Well, you're the experts. You're, well, a sturdy party of adventurers. I know not the ways of druids. My wife, she might, but I stay far from it. Well, I appreciate the warnings. We'll double the guard tonight and keep an eye out. If you're returning here, I'll make sure that Captain Kovani, you know, just lets you right on through.
All right.
Right.
While you're doubling
And
the guards, make sure you have something, anything fire related. We think what we're going up against might be more nature than it is human.
No problems there. I'll speak to the shapers. They tend to get creative with how they harvest our trees. And if anything, I don't imagine the abbot would have too many ill feelings of coming down from that abbey and assisting us. He's been quite, how would you say, happier lately with things. He is actually asking for you, though. I believe a few days ago he came down, or, mm, well, I suppose he came down. It was strange, but he was wondering if you had any time or if you returned to go see him at some point. Something about bringing Strahd a gift.
I suppose we can make time after we investigate what's to the south.
He kind of shakes his head. Be careful, though. Hearing that name around these parts, it just means death usually. Ugh. whatever you're doing and whatever you're helping him with, uh, Strahd is not to be trusted. He never will be.
And on our journey, we came across something I thought of a gift of sorts to Kretsk, seeming
Oh?
as it would fit perfectly by the lake. I thought once I saw it, a statue of the Saint Markovia.
Oh, well, that would be nice with the lake. We have inside the gazebo just a wooden statue of the Morning Lord, but I imagine that would be a wondrous gift to us. It would also probably make the abbot quite intrigued. He's been studying Markovia, the books he's found in the abbey and more, trying to learn more about her for some reason.
I suppose. Now, would it be all right to leave it here for the moment? Well, we need to head to the south immediately.
Certainly. He just kind of almost like raises his arm and points towards the left of his small stairwell. You can put it on the side. I can't imagine a statue is something I can handle myself. I'll have some of the guards come and hoist it off.
And I just turned to Bennett. The statue.
Alright. I'll
I'll
dig
just
into.
I'll just say I also assist him in getting the statue as it's quite heavy.
Yeah, I'll just like get it out of the bag of holding.
I'll also assist.
Just placing it down next to the stairs.
Okay. So as you all kind of assist and grab onto said object, noting its weight and placing it down, you note Dimitri just kind of looking. Oh, that looks like it weighs a bit. Thank you. It's actually quite well painted. He just kind of looks over it. Hmm. It looks quite expensive. Are you sure we can have it?
Oh, of course, of course.
Oh, many thanks. Say, where did you come upon such a very distinct-looking statue?
There's a lot more hidden places in Barovia than one might think.
He just kind of gives you a bit of a smile. Adventurers, eh? Well, I imagine you'd find some secrets in this place. Be careful, though. Sometimes the secrets will find you.
Be
He
sure to
just
make a
kind of
note of that.
he just cups his hands together, kind of rubbing them. Oof, it's getting cold. Well, if there's nothing else, I was planning to go see Ilya and Anna.
Oh, we leave it to that then.
He just kind of nods. You could see him just kind of walking out of his door and just kind of locking it behind him. Ah, if you excuse me, then I'm going to head to the tipped mirror and maybe get a drink. It's been fairly quiet around here.
Yeah, I suppose maybe we pass by the wineries, see if we can get an extra barrel.
You could just see him smiling. That would raise spirits immensely. Uh, although, hmm, now that you mention it, it's been about a week since I've seen any of the Mordokovs. I hope that shaking to the south has nothing to do with them.
Well, I guess we should probably go right now.
We'll see once we arrive.
He just nods his head. Give my thanks to Davian. It's been some time since we've got an order, but he's been right on time before that. If he's in any trouble, make sure you aid him. I would, well, I would love to see the shipments return.
And you can leave it to us.
With that, you could just see him walk off towards the north, leaving you.
Walks towards the gate.
Well, let's get a move on. And I guess just head for the carriage.
Okay, so you guys are heading towards the carriage and leaving Kretsk, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Ba-doop,
While we do that, sharp our blade.
ba-doop.
Oh, God. Yeah, we like fast travel.
Let's see. I'm not sure pins work for everyone real quick, but if your pins aren't working, just click the pin button and you'll see places of interest. Also, note the map has been updated with your artifacts and money. I think we need to change real quick, but we could do that after the session.
Right.
Yeah.
Also, note certain things on character cards and whatnot. I need to update certain character cards still, but I'll do that later. All right, cool. Before we do anything else, I'm going to pause for a second and go over. No, actually, I don't have anything to go over. I already did that.
As we're heading or riding down the carriage, I just kind of poke my head out the wagon, just listening to the wind in case of I can catch of any noise coming from our direction.
Yeah, I was going to say the ride is going to take roughly 4 hours for you. Let me see.
To Raven River? Really?
You-
Wow,
not Raven River.
No,
to
all the
the-
way to the winery.
the
Oh, okay. I
winery.
would say like, whoa.
Like,
No, that's going to
I
be it. To Raven River, it's about an hour.
was gonna
Well,
say I grossly misunderstood the timing.
Yeah. Give me one sec. This is stupid, but I just want to get out of the way. Okay. There's this picture. There's that. I'm gonna do that. Hopefully this worked. I'm gonna do that. Do that. That. All right, cool. So heading past the old roadside ruins, you note as you approach the Raver River crossing, slowly approaching the bridge, you could see what looks like a battle happening. Actually, crossing through, you're stopped as you just kind of find yourselves unable to go on. There's not much else to do other than, well, hop off your wagon and see what's going on.
Let's try to secure the wagon first. Highest somewhere safe.
Oh,
Oh,
Is there any
sorry.
like,
Quickly
tree
noting,
covers?
I didn't get a chance to note this because it was a bunch happening. Kesimir, Zepla, Kesimir and Zepla both decided to stay in
Oh yeah,
Kretz.
I was gonna ask him about that.
Uh,
Like probably something they didn't sign up for. So yeah.
Understandable.
Noting
could I-
specifically, Zepla was going to stay and rest and get very, very drunk, then head back to Argenvost. And well, Kesimir saying his goodbyes to Tilgrim, decided to stay and do some research with Milligrove and Stella just to learn more about the mark on his hand and, well, what he needs to do. Pointing out Kesimir would like to venture specifically to Ravenloft, so he's going to await there and head back to Valaki when he has the opportunity to do so.
And I'll tell him it was an honor to travel with him.
Okay,
Would
I'll
I be
note
able
that.
to ask Zeppela just like one thing? Because I remember this and then.
Sure, go ahead.
I want. Well, I'm not. I'm gonna just roleplay it out because fuck it.
Yeah, you can imagine they're just like with you before you left, so it's the same thing. You're fine.
On the way through Solanka Pass, you mentioned that you had some scripts you couldn't translate yourself. You said they were in Draconic. Are they still in your room back in Valaki?
You know him just back in the Blue Water Inn. I was renting a room. Most of my stuff's back there. But there's a what is that? The jester or whoever he is. He said he'd try to figure out how to read them. Said he was mighty interested in learning more about them. Nosy type.
Right. When we get done with whatever's happening to the south and we head back to Valaki, I'll try to pick up some of your stuff.
Would be an honor. I appreciate what you've done for me. But as soon as my strength is back and I have some allies, I'm going back to Argon Voshold. There's some things I have to do.
Let me know when you plan to do that. I have some things have changed. I need to learn a bit more than I thought I did.
Well, I should be back in Valaki in a day or two. So once I'm there, I'll let you know. Just find me at the Blue Water Inn.
Right.
And with that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool. I don't think she gets sent, so let's drop you here. Oh, is that not on? Yeah. Okay. Give me 1 sec. Something's not on that I need. Yeah, there it is. Is this it? Drop.
Are we like transitioning maps or?
Not
Oh,
really.
okay. Oh,
You
because
will. Yeah.
my
you-
game had like froze for a second. Never mind, back
Oh.
on the map.
Oh yeah, you will in a second. Sorry, give me 1 more second. I'm just gonna save. Please don't break the game. Please don't break the game. Please don't break the game.
Humpty Dumpty has sat on the wall.
And game's not broken. Perfect. Okay. Let's see if I could do it now, because that would be unfortunate if I couldn't.
Man, this music slaps.
Dropped. And we're getting rid of you. And we're gonna
Oh.
pull you here.
While we were writing, did Khan hear anything in the wind in regards to strange ruffling or sounds of movement around the carriage in case we were being followed?
You didn't note anything coming from Kretsk, no. You heard
Okay.
quite a few things on the wind, though. Just nothing to alarm you.
Alright.
Coming upon Raven River, you note a bit of a strange scene unfolding. You could just hear the clanking of metal, and then just sounds of grunting, and just a kind of strange scene as you note a young woman just kind of looking up and turning. She just kind of looks in your general direction, smiling, and then turning back. So the those travelers have returned. I think a good time to ask questions, yeah? You note the gentleman before who spoke to you as you cross, kind of turning back to you, sword in his resting on his shoulder as he just kind of taps it. Oh. Looking back towards familiar faces for those of you noting, you note, fallen allies just kind of slowly throwing off dead soldiers and kind of looking up. Gaston kind of just pointing slowly. Those are them. You note the pale young man with black hair just kind of nodding. Yep, I thought they would be. Well, I see. How pleasant. Great. Sephor, be a darling and uh, well, do what you do best. You note the young woman named Sephora just kind of walking up to the party slowly. She just kind of looks you up and down and then approaches directly. Um, at this point, I guess the positioning doesn't mean much since you're just a grouped party. She just kind of looks you up and down, smiling, just kind of wiping blood from her lip and noting Jotun. She just kind of smiles. Oh, you're a sturdy type. noting Kester and Wolfram, Khan, and Lucian. She just kind of looks, hmm, 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 hmm. Kind of just looking around. She notices Bennett and Yamez. Well, mm, quite the group of handsomeness. So, uh, forgive me. I am Sephor van Bergia. Uh, one of the do I have to do the full introduction? You note the gentleman just nodding. No, you don't have to do it. Just why am I? I'm not even in charge. You can note him looking towards the young man, just kind of standing there looking at the ground. The young man just kind of frowning a bit, not really saying too much. He just kind of glares back at you, his eyes seemingly glinting. Grayson, you're the captain of this unit. Can you do something? You note the young man named Grayson just kind of still looking at the ground as if he's looking at his reflection or something, just freezing him in place. Sephora, you're in charge then. Oh, goody. So, your friends are here. They said they're looking for you, hunting you. Did you know they were undead? She seems to be quaintly asking for a response.
That's a response.
Yeah. They are, I believe, they call revenants. Fallen allies.
You note them just kind of nodding their heads slowly. Or I'm sorry, you note her nodding her head slowly. Yeah, yeah, revenants. Okay. Uh, she just leans in. No, I knew that. Pale man. That is a nice sword, though. It looks like something I'd like to feel, actually. Uh, Apologies. Yeah, I know. Uh, she just kind of snaps her fingers, and you could see just kind of a small flame appear on on her fingertips. It's kind of what I do. I know undead when I see them. I know revenants by strength when I see them as well. They killed our foot soldiers, and she kind of stops and leans over, looking towards Bennett's direction. Um, just kind of looking back. Uh, oh, anyway, yes, they said they have business with you. You owe them something. You see, where we come from, a death oath is something we don't get involved in. But the problem is they killed our men. So, well, either you fix this or we'll kill you. Yeah.
Or I have a thing on settle some with one of them. Especially one here.
She just kind of nods towards Wolfram. Ah, say the big one with the weird little dress thing on his shirt. She just kind of looks back. Uh, it's it's. I don't know. He's wearing something. He looks very, very dangerous. That one. I said he's going to handle it. You know, all of them just kind of looking towards the party, quietly. With that, you note the man with black hair looks back. Well, you heard them. They'll handle it. Deal with it. With that, they all kind of disappear into a silvery mist.
Just darting my eyes around, am I able to catch their presence or the sounds of their footsteps?
You're not, no.
Are they just gone, or like they move and run, like move out the way?
They literally disappeared into silver mist.
Gotcha.
Well, now, how are we gonna handle it?
Towards the
Well, we don't.
the range casters. I do it, Seth. Deal with the one back.
And here I thought you were gonna handle it all on your own. Oh well.
You see you can bless fingers.
Perhaps we should
Protection.
fight someplace a bit more advantageous to us.
Like?
I don't know. Maybe not here.
Can't choose about us.
Pilgrim, it's
You
either
know,
here.
Gaston just kind of looking at you all, just with a frown. You all are so cowardly. What became of you?
Kayfa turns to the party and she's asking, like, what is going on here and why are we fighting undead people?
They,
Fallen allies.
these, they used to be members of our party. Sadly, the land took them. Apparently, all of them decided to come back because they have problems with us. They've been trailing us for a while.
And they'll keep trailing us
Cool,
until we fix this.
cool. That sounds fun.
It's not fun, actually.
I know it's not fun.
I'm just looking towards them. So why don't we just talk to them, figure out if they'll give us a few days.
Wow,
We're
you're
kind
It
of
really.
doesn't
busy.
work.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, what? What?
We'll draw his blade and just get ready
Just
for
kind of
battle.
calling out to Gaston. What do you think of that? I think Lucian calls you Gaston. You mind selling this diplomatically?
You note him just kind of looking as he kind of slowly pulls a great axe off his back. Certainly. We can be gentlemanly about this. Come, let's shake on it.
Go ahead, shake.
Looking to Wolfram. You're the man. Go shake on him.
What a. Okay.
Hug
Are we
down.
done?
Okay, wait.
Yes.
Who's going orders?
Kind of whispering to Kester, I just say, is he known for lying? I don't really know him.
Is who known for lying?
The
Gaston?
one, yes, the one, one willing to have a parlay.
You just saw him pull a great sword off his back, didn't you?
What are the other revenants aside Gaston what they're doing?
They're just kind of standing there waiting. They seem fairly lifeless, just staring at you.
Looking.
Does Gaston seem to be the only one with personality to put it a certain way?
At this point, yes, you don't notice too much happening with anyone else.
Looking around, can looking around, can I note Yerm? Just darting my eyes around my surroundings, looking for a crafty Yerm.
You don't know anyone other than the ones you see across the bridge. There doesn't seem to be anything there other than the road just kind of trailing off.
His blade at Seth. I'll have your fucking head, traitor. And does Seth respond, or he's like,
You don't know any response other than Gaston just kind of smirking a bit.
I have an idea of how to deal with these guys. I'm gonna need you guys to work with me.
Oh, do share with the rest of us, yeah?
Keep them at a distance. If they get too close, it won't work.
If it's just that, I can do that.
Oh, with that, you note one in the back just looking at. You note very quickly just shoots a bolt directly towards Khan.
Yep. That'll happen to you.
I have a feature for that. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Okay, go ahead.
No, it requires for me to know if it actually landed or not. So yeah, my bad. Go ahead.
So the arrow is going to hit you, yes.
Cool. As it does hit, Khan just kind of exert his reflexes a bit and then attempt to just catch and deflect the crossbow bolt. I'll use a key point to utilize my monk feature of deflect missiles.
You're going to catch it?
I'm gonna attempt to deflect it. So yeah, essentially, just kind of stopping it from actually making contact with me.
How does your deflect missiles have an attack roll?
That's if I catch it, I can just throw it back as a reaction.
Oh, okay.
Well, not a reaction. I can throw it back as a reaction.
It says You could spend 1 key point to make the weapon or piece of ammunition you just caught. Okay. So
So
as the bolt kind of hits you, you just kind of grab it. As you grab it, you know the Gaston just kind of smile. With that, it immediately explodes in your hand. Go ahead and make a Constitution save for me.
oh, okay.
I thought it was supposed to like roll to reduce the
Yeah,
damage.
yeah, it was affecting, but okay.
He said he caught it. He didn't say he was
No,
deflecting it.
I was trying to catch it, so I would need
Yeah,
to hit.
deflect
Yeah,
missiles,
it says
and
deflect
mechanically
or
it
catch. Did you
reduces the
deflect
damage.
it or catch it? That's why I asked.
No, it's the same thing. Like I just need to know if it hit, I need to know like the damage, so I
All
can
right, let
like
me.
roll again.
I'm gonna
So
read the rule so you understand what I'm asking.
Like, are
Starting at level
you
3,
catching it with
you
your
can use
hands,
your
or
reaction to deflect or catch the missile that hits you. Which one are you doing?
Just deflect it because it's gonna hit me anyway.
Okay,
and
cool. So it's gonna
you get to reduce the damage.
like that.
Yeah,
Okay, so you're gonna deflect it. In the future, I'm just gonna have it hit you.
that's fine.
Okay. So deflecting it, you note, then you slap it away into the river. Gaston no longer smiles; he just kind of frowns a bit. With this, let me just. Roll initiative.
50.
Also, you may want to position yourselves quickly before combat starts to places that you actually want to be in.
Like, after seeing the bolt shot, I'll like grab my own crossbow and just kind of go for cover behind this pillar here.
Holy shit, they rolled real well. Oh no, no one else rolled yet. Okay, just checking.
Wait, how do I roll for initiative?
You click the
Just hit
little
the
dice thingy.
just the D20. It doesn't add any modifiers.
Oh no,
No,
look for the
Nah,
for
no,
the
you push the
fish.
dice. You don't actually roll anything.
Yeah. If
Yeah.
you press the dice at the top near your character, it'll automatically roll everything.
Top. Oh, I see it. I see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just click on it. There you go. And
There we
it'll
go.
roll everything with your stuff.
All right, everybody
So,
move where they want to be.
is everybody positioned correctly?
Like, yeah, I'm like with my crossbow ready, with cover.
Yeah, and I'm kind of just leaning against this rock, with my book in hand. It opened, ready to, fling a spell.
Yeah, I'm gonna put how she would want to be. In that case, you note Gaston just kind of smiling. I've been waiting for this. Hmm. It is Khan's turn. You note the others starting to come to life as they all brandish their weapons, twitching almost mechanically.
Oh, okay. Seeing this, Khan just kind of Khan just jumping over the pillar and begins to run across the bridge, towards who's the one that shot the crossbow or the bolt towards him?
You know the hooded figure in the back,
Yeah,
standing atop the bridge. He's on the what's that? The railing
On
area, so he's about 5 feet, or not 5, but about 3 feet above you.
okay, I'm on a wall. It sucks. So just Khan just begins to just run over there. Ooh, boundaries crashing. Can you just put me right here? If that's possible.
I can hear you. I don't know if you're
Oh my bad. I
crashing.
said, can you just put me like right here because I'm not able to move. I'm in a wall. So can you just like place me right here? Because
So you were here, and
I
you went.
jumped on. I just jumped on the pillar over here, and I began running towards.
Oh, so you
this
ran over
direction.
here.
Yeah,
Okay.
noting where the crossbow came from, just making my way over there. As I reach here, seeing the armor, I'll just kind of respond. Mind moving out the way.
You note the armored creature brandishes a great sword and just kind of slams it in front of you.
All right then.
Gaston just kind of turns towards you. You know, you should probably leave this party. They're not very good at protecting their allies.
Just kind of looking back to Gaston. Well, I've kind of got myself into deep water, so it's not really an option right now. As I just unleash 2 strikes directly towards the figure in front of me, Zardos, and a flashy array, 2 fists, and then like to the side, attempting to push him out the way. Hold on, let me do that. Oh, that's okay. Cheated. So this is the first one. This is the second one. This is the third one as a bonus action using my monk feature.
As your first kind of fist slams into the armor, you can feel it kind of buckle. As the other 2 barely hit or do any kind of damage to him, he just kind of looks at you. His eye or the eye holes in the mask just kind of glowing.
Oh, you are a bit sturdy, as leaving him with, this is the first damage. Second damage. I'm assuming that the second, the third one, the 16 hits?
Pardon?
16 hit?
No.
Okay, so yeah, just leaving him with 18 damage. And so I'll just,
Wait, I'm confused. No, only one of them hit.
So only the 21 hit?
No, only the
4 hit?
24 hit, yeah.
Okay, then he just takes 8 damage.
That's what I said. I said that.
My bad.
Okay.
Alright, yeah, I'll just do my turn there. Looking at him.
You note him just kind of staring at you. Dead. This brings us to Bennett's turn. You note that Khan's running in has seemingly put him in a fairly precarious position, as it doesn't seem that that could possibly go very well with 3, well, as you recall, fairly armored fighters right next to him.
So, kind of watching this from a distance, you just see Bennett like kind of lower his head and put his hand to it. Keep a distance. Keep a fucking distance. No, okay, you run. As he says this, you can kind of see what little bit of his mask ice start to form as he just kind of flicks it off a bit. Keep a distance, I can. Alright then. Can keep a distance then. Can't believe this shit. As Bennett puts both his hands together, a kind of radiant energy starts to surround him. The staff on his back starting to glow and illuminate, suddenly Jesus Christ, suddenly shooting off of his back and sticking into the ground in front of him. Bennett is going to put both his hands towards the eye on it, as it starts to blink and come to life. As Bennett kind of does this, he closes his eyes for a second. His hair shifts quickly into a black, as his eyes both... Jesus Christ, English is falling apart. As his eyes both shift to match the color. The eye starts to blink more rapidly as small rocks around him start to kind of slowly rise.
Forgot I can't do that.
Oh.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Sorry about that.
I am going to use the Staff of Eternity and cast Reverse Gravity on it. So let me do that really quick. Do that. And yeah, use the charge for Reverse Gravity. So, as Bennett kind of puts his hands out towards the staff and his eyes and hair fade to a black, he grabs onto the eye and you can just hear a kind of echo come from him. Iafaras Nerecto Sumea. As a massive glyph appears. I'm not sure how to use the time stop off of the staff, but I was gonna have the 50-foot
not?
radius orb.
Oh yeah, that's fine. But what was I gonna ask you? Are you using? I thought you were using reverse gravity.
Yeah, I was. It's just I don't know
You-
how to use it off of the staff itself.
Oh, you said time stop. That's what I'm asking.
Oh, no, I meant reverse gravity. Sorry.
That's fine. I just gotta add them for you. Give me a sec. And then you would have how many charges on the staff do you have?
Using this one, I have 4.
Yeah, I should have did this before. That's my bad. You use the staff charge, yeah?
Yep.
In that case, you can use, I believe you can use the spells. I put them in. You're just gonna be, I think you're being asked whether, if it says you can't, just let me know. I've never tested it.
Am I still able to cast? No, it says I don't have a spell slot to cast reverse gravity with.
Okay, in that case, I'm just gonna give you spell slots. There you go.
So it's that. Place template right here.
All right, everybody's making the deck save.
Jesus Christ!
There's no. Wait. Oh yeah, yeah it is. Sorry. I said keep him at a distance.
Would it be too late to use a bird die on Con?
No, I'm fine. Also, I misheard you.
Famous last words.
Keep them at a distance, not keep your distance.
Keep them at a distance, so you run to.
To keep them at a distance.
Well, today's your lucky day.
So, as this goes off, a massive glyph suddenly bursts to life, and it starts to form this kind of wide cylinder that seems to just go straight up.
Real quick, the fail suggests nothing affects it if there's a fail, yeah?
Wait. And get to the ground.
Grab onto
So,
a fix.
it's
Okay,
when
yeah,
the
yeah.
creature is
grab on.
falling that they have to make the deck save to see if they can grab onto something.
Is it?
Yeah. The effect itself is just like making everything levitate upwards,
Yeah,
unless
okay.
it's anchored.
They levitate up. Okay, let me just, I didn't read it. They would generally object reaching outside the duration of. A creature can make a dex saving throw to grab onto a fixed object it can reach, thus avoiding the fall. No, in that case, the saves are useless. All right, cool. In that case, then that would be at the end of the duration they fall. And the duration is 1 minute, so they're just floating in the air for a minute.
Yeah, I'm assuming they just like shoot straight up because
Yeah,
it says
they
100
shoot
foot
100
cylinder.
feet.
Yeah. So until the end of the minute, they're just 100 feet in the air.
So everybody's 100 feet in the air, including Khan. Cool. All right. In that case, what do you do?
Wait, didn't Carl pass the check?
There is no check.
Oh.
The check is for when you're falling to see if you can catch on to something.
And there's
But
nothing
yeah, but if
there.
you're like out, yeah, if you're
Yeah,
out in the
that's the
open,
thing.
there's no save to be made. You
Yeah,
can't grab anything.
there's nothing there to grab, so there is no
and,
check.
and nothing is fixed in space like 100 feet in the air out in the open. So it was a beautiful idea.
So, yeah, I was gonna say, what do you do? They just kind of shoot up 100 feet, just kind of floating there. You could almost hear Gaston just kind of saying something. Khan regards it as saying, "This won't stop us, but it may stop your friend."
So, kind of holding his hand on the eye, you can see the eye kind of, its glow start to not fade, but dim the slightest bit. I don't know why, but I'm just like shivering. This room isn't even that cold. Yeah. But as he kind of holds the eye, he looks towards I guess everybody else in the party. Does anyone have anything to keep this guy from hitting the ground at Mach 5?
I can catch him. I'll just meet him halfway and catch him. He won't hit the ground at least. Now everyone else just get across the bridge.
Yeah, you can't catch something falling 100 feet. Just so you're aware. There's
I can
no way
stop
you.
him. I
He
got
could.
it.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's not an athletics check on Earth that's gonna let you catch somebody falling 100 feet.
Oh no, I was gonna say you like use the boots and fly up and like catch
Different.
him while
Yeah.
he's like, yeah. I was gonna say, I just walk out of the bridge and catch him.
Yeah, that's what I thought you meant. It's gonna be like, yeah,
Yeah.
that's a stretch.
We can't get across until I let the thing down. If I do, Khan's falling.
Well, either I
Wait,
can
wait,
catch him or
guys,
Kester can
hear me
slow his
out.
fall.
Hear me out. Do
What?
you think I could use Mage Hand to like push him
No.
closer
No,
to
you
the
No.
cannot.
river? Damn.
I believe that. Well, I'm not magically inclined. I wouldn't know.
It's too
What
far.
you cannot. Yes.
Yeah, I got nothing.
So
I
either
got it.
Kester, so for now, all of us get across the bridge, and while they're coming down, either Kester can slow him or I can fly up and catch him.
Oh, don't worry. I can slow him down. He won't take any. He won't hit the ground, but it'll take a while for him to get down. If they survive the fall, however, he's still gonna be coming down.
Someone grab the cart and get it ready to move.
Okay, I'll do that then.
Uh,
Unless you want me to do that whole slowing him down thing.
All right. With that, unless you have any other actions, that's gonna end your turn.
yeah. Just slow him down first.
This brings us to Akiva. Noting the party's plans and the situation, what do you do?
First, I panic.
Okay.
Secondly,
Keva, hold on, calm down. It's fine.
I don't know, man. This does not look fine. Is this what you guys get up to on a daily basis? Because
Nah, not a daily, but
bi-weekly, okay.
I just shake my
Bro,
head with a smirk.
Getting a bit hard to hold this thing.
I would assume so, but I don't got much that can help us in this situation. I'm gonna be real.
You can grab the cart and get it started. Well, Bennett, how long does the pillar? How long? Or rather, if a cart drives through it, would it be caught in the field and fly upwards, or is it only on the activation?
It would get caught, and it lasts a minute. This thing's a lot harder to hold than I remember.
Ah, damn it.
This isn't good.
Well, we'll just have to deal with them when they hit the ground. We can't get the cart across. Nor can we cross it.
Shoot. Yeah, I don't. There's not much I can do this turn. I have to wait for them to come down. As much as we don't want to.
And get in position.
Wait, didn't Kester go for the cart?
It's not his turn. He can't.
Okay, then yeah, I'll go for the cart, actually. Where's the cart?
It would be behind you. So it's off the map. So if you're doing that, I'm just going to remove you from combat.
Yeah, I will get the cart, and I will run through with it, and you guys just all have to run in, and we're going to try to escape. That's all I got.
Okay, I'll just assume that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
Can you still see, or did that black you out on the map?
Everything is kind of like, yeah, it's blacked out.
Okay, I'll leave you in then.
Hold on, let's.
Yeah, just
All right. So who's going to go with her, and who's going to jump on the cart as it passes?
that brings us to Sotero's turn. Well, we can't do much with him float there. That brings us to Helwa's turn. You know, Helwa just kind of standing there staring at the pillar and then looking back. The fuck is this?
A lot of magic. A whole
Hi.
lot of strain.
You other fucking daft, okay. She just kind of walks back slowly, kind of hearing the plan. She just walks back to the cart with Akiva. This brings us to Jotun's turn. Hmm.
I'll just kind of look up. Don't really know what I'm supposed to do with this. You kind of threw him up 100 feet in the air. How long is it gonna last?
A minute from casting.
Oh, yeah,
Well, the plan is when we'll catch Khan's fall. When they hit the ground, we just run them over her pass with the cart and keep it moving to Westchester Hill. So for now, either get in the cart now or be prepared to jump in it as it passes.
I'll wait on that car as I kind of just like sit by the side of the bridge.
Okay. This will bring us to Wolfram's turn.
You see Wolfram from seething in anger. Fuck! But stare at Seth with death stare. That's my only chance to kill you. Wasted.
You'll get more chances. They won't stop coming after this. This won't kill them.
You see Wolfram look at the rock over there? I just want to fucking storm off. Fucking shit. I just want to end this turn.
Alright, this brings us to Kester's turn. Hey, wait a minute. You shouldn't have that.
Are you muted, Kester? Is he muted?
I am muted.
Oh.
Anyway, so yeah, just like walking over to the edge of the sphere, I'm going to just hold my hands out and just make a box with my fingers as a metal spike appears right here. And well, just fixed to the ground with prestidigitation. Yeah. I just well, yeah, I say out prestidigitation as just a metal spike just comes right out on under Gaston. 100 feet down in the bridge. With that.
Yeah, that your spell fizzles. That doesn't actually work.
Oh. Why didn't it work? Hold on. Well, it doesn't matter.
You can't make a metal spike with prestidigitation.
What can I make?
You can make a light or snuff a candle out. You can make a soiled object. You can chill, warm, or flavor up to a cube of non-living material. You can color a small mark or symbol. You can create a non-magical trinket or an illusionary image that fits into your hand and lasts until the end of your next turn.
Can I have a spike that fits into my hand?
Sure, but
Yeah.
it would just be like in your hand.
Ah, damn it. All right. In that case, I'm just gonna like stand back and watch from here. just waiting for Khan to fall.
All right, Yamez.
Where how far is Akiva with the wagon from the rest of us?
Uh, d- right outside the map, so maybe 10 feet away from you.
I'm just gonna move closer and like dare you jump in
Okay.
upon it happening.
This brings us to Seth's turn. You note from the sky above, Seth kind of opens his hand. You could see kind of a white wisping thing just kind of fly towards. Let's see, where's Seth? Actually, no, it just flies directly towards Khan. You could see just a massive light kind of forming as it casts. The bolt kind of slams into you. You note a white flame kind of engulfs you for 15 damage. I said I wouldn't do numbers, but it's easier to say numbers. Well, you'll note anyway because of the map, so the damage numbers will be numbers. You note the flame kind of oxidizes immediately in the air and just almost explodes and then gets sucked directly into you, and the orb, him just kind of floating around. You see him just kind of grabbing his hand to his chest and something beginning to glow on his chest. He just kind of looks at you. This ends his turn. This brings us to Lucian's turn.
Took your soul.
So seeing Kester in preparation to catch him, I'll like get up on the rim of the bridge. And I turn to Kester. All right. So as he's falling, you slow him. I'll fly up and grab him out of the air, and I'll catch up with the cart with him.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask you to do that.
Just be prepared to get in the cart quickly.
That's not a problem.
And I suppose I prepare when Kester casts Featherfall to slow his descent. I'll fly up and grab Khan. Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. And this brings us to Zardos' turn. Without a word, you know the clicking sound as, well, yeah, rain from above starts to fall. Noting, let's see, where's the, yeah, noting Kester, you see bolts just fall from the sky towards you, one and then another.
Uh,
Disadvantaged by his distance, the bolts kind of fling a bit off and both still manage to hit you dead on. They're incredibly fast moving bolts, actually. They hit you with a blistering speed.
No, I'm not gonna waste a shield. I'm just gonna take the damage.
You're immediately struck once, then twice. The damage is fairly overwhelming. You've been bloodied. You can feel the wound kind of come gaping and just blood pours from you. You just take bleed damage as you kind of just see the bolts still stuck in your body, one in your side and by your hip, left hip, the next one just kind of right in your right shoulder. You note from that distance, it seems that Exalt is still as deadly as ever, bringing us to Gaston. You just see Gaston just swirling around and hitting you with the greatsword, just kind of swinging it wildly directly at you. And with that, it seems almost a critical hit. Go ahead and roll a Constitution save. And with that, I'll note as Gaston beheads Khan, his head falling to the ground and hitting it, his body becoming lifeless and falling to the ground as well. He's dead. You just see the body hit the ground and splatter a bit as the head just rolls off, landing here. It's kind of staring at you all.
When the
You just hear
so,
me.
so, so, so you're saying that the body is like completely like splattered. There's nothing left.
No, it just hits the ground. I mean, it's headless. You note Gaston just
So would that
laughing
trigger
from
Castor's?
above.
So would that trigger Castor's reaction to like at least slow his body falling?
If technically, yeah, if he chooses it, but he didn't say anything
Why is he falling?
because he's dead.
No,
He
no,
got
no.
the,
Like,
Oh, you're
the-
right.
the-
Yeah,
this
you're
Yeah,
absolutely right.
that's what I was concerned about. Like
Oh.
he wouldn't fall yet.
In that case, he's just floating and his head's floating in. Well, does the head count? I guess the head counts, yeah? It's floating too around in space.
Yeah, it
Yeah, just like
counts.
spinning in circles.
Oh, okay, his head's just like doing it. Yeah, okay, they're both 100 feet up as the blood's also just kind of floating.
Burning everywhere. Oh god.
Yeah, it's just, yeah.
It's floating in there, gravity.
Hmm.
How harrowing.
With that, Gaston again just continues laughing. This brings us to Tilgrim's turn. Oh, I'm not joking. If you want to see the roll, I'll just reveal it real quick. See?
That's
Yeah, I didn't see that one coming.
that's
Yeah. Like after seeing that, I kind of just take a step back, shocked, and I'll kind of just look towards Bennett and then back towards the all of them, and I'll end my turn here. Actually,
Nah, there's no actually. Your turn
Ah.
ended. This brings us to Zardos' turn. You note Zardos just kind of swinging his longsword directly at Khan's dead body. Just stabbing into it. You note the sword just kind of slamming and slashing and cutting parts of his body. He attacks again, slashing another part. You could see him cutting his arm almost fully off, severing his right arm almost completely. It's just kind of floating half there, just kind of attached with a bit of bone. Hold on one sec. Bro, you should have like put this somewhere. Cool. With that, you note floating in the air, Khan's body just kind of slowly begins to, well, you note the blood as you kind of look up doesn't seem very red. As you kind of peer upon it, it's just black. You know that slowly starts to move and trickle forth, first to the severed head, and almost wrapping around it and dragging it back to the corpse. It seems to reattach Khan's head as the severed arm gets twisted and cracks back into place, and you see wounds slowly starting to repair. You note for some strange reason his body is just twisting and pulling itself back together. Go ahead and roll a d2 for me. You note Khan's body kind of just almost revivifying as his skin turns all black. You could see his eyes black as well. As this begins turning, his hair goes full white before just turning back to its normal color, and his skin just going back to its normal color, other than his hands up to his elbows. You can see him just looking around and floating in the air again. He seems rather healthy. Fit, actually. What do you do?
Just kind of looking towards Gaston, kind of smirk comes up Kron's face, kind of sinister.
So much for negotiations, huh?
You know Gaston just, what are you, elf?
Just kind of not responding.
You're lucky you don't have a soul.
Just kind of closing my mouth, just looking down towards the party. The spell doesn't go off. Is there, if I try to kick my feet, am I able to like change the direction of my movement?
Actually, I'm not really sure. I know swinging and doing spells isn't an issue. Let me see. Reverse gravity. All creatures, objects are anchored to the ground, fall upwards, reach the top. Creature makes a dex save to fall. You know what? It doesn't argue that you can't do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if an object or creature reaches the top area without striking anything, it remains there oscillating slightly for the duration. Yeah, you're just kind of moving, like kind of circling. So you could do
Um,
anything you want as long as it doesn't go against the idea that you're floating in space.
okay. And with Gaston, not Gaston, yeah, Gaston and Zaros, with them both like kind of floating next to me, do I know any change to like the lighting around me? Or is it still kind of like bright light from the well, there's no sun, so I'm just wondering how's the lighting as I look around me? Like, is there
The
dim light?
lighting? Well,
Yeah.
there's an overcast, but it seems to be a clear. Well, it's not clear. It's an overcast day. It's about you'd say about 9 a.m. in the morning, so it's pretty bright out. Outside there is no sun, but it looks like
Oh,
there is a sun trying to come through the clouds.
cool. All right. With that case, I'll just Khan just Khan just kind of pushes himself away from these two.
Well, this was one of me, fellas. Hey, Bennett, I apologize. I didn't hear you correctly. Sorry, no, that.
As I'll just push back from the two. Just I guess like imitating swimming. I guess I'll take the
Yeah,
I'll take
that's
the
not
flanking.
you can't like swim in the air.
Oh,
If you push back against them, you could do that, but the question is, who are you pushing back against? And
Gardos having his sword. I'll just kind of not Gardos, Zardos. I'll just kind of off his armor.
so just bouncing off his armor back here.
Just yeah, a little bit further. Hoping
No,
to.
I'm noting that they're both gonna swing at you.
That's fine. I'll take it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. As they swing at me, dude. When you roll for opportunity attack, you roll for hit and damage, right? Or just roll for damage.
No, you just roll hit and damage.
Cool.
They have to actually swing and miss or make it. Holy shit!
Is
Once
it another
again,
critical?
yeah, it is.
Yo, why?
Okay,
With that,
hold.
yeah, yeah, with that, you're gonna need another Constitution save.
What?
Yo, Gaston's built
How does
different.
this man hit 2 nat 20s?
Yo, what the fuck is this, man?
That's my revenge against Carl.
Oh my god. Seems
Oh.
like it. Fuck.
Like, yo, how do you like, yo, you got his wizard?
That's that. You manage to quickly go under the killing blow, but you still get kind of sliced a bit as the blade just barely hits you. With that, you note. Let's see, where was the? I didn't roll this one. Zardos's longsword also strikes towards you. It also hits fairly straight on. Nowhere near as deadly. You kind of blanket yourself with your arms as the strike just barely hits you. You feel yourself damaged, but you're not bleeding so much as you feel fairly confident in getting away from them at least. With that, I'm going to end your turn unless you have anything else you want to do.
No, that's fine.
Would their impacts push him further?
He was already going back, so not really. He was like kicking away from them. They were just cutting him as he moved, and nothing hit him really. Well, one hit him really hard, but this brings us back to Bennett's turn. Noting the time, it looks only like 12 seconds have passed. I hate D&D time, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh wait, didn't I say I wasn't doing D&D time?
Yeah.
So wouldn't it be 1 minute officially?
Yep.
Oh, cool. Everybody's gonna die now. Okay, cool. Everybody's falling.
So,
Because I'm not spending a whole session like waiting for this shit to happen.
Right. So it's
Yeah,
better.
I mean, he can like force it to end.
So it's better.
I mean,
like
he can. But yeah,
holding,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
So it's better like holding the eye, kind of straining against it. You can see the light gradually dim until it suddenly goes out. The eye disappearing from Bennett's hand and the staff reforming on his back. As he just opens his eyes, his hair still black, but them now beating with a red. Time's up.
Well, real quick question. You're not gonna try to save any of these guys, right? I could like roll their damage real quick.
Yeah, that would be weird if I saved them.
I'm just asking, man. I don't
Yeah,
know what
that'd
you're
be
gonna
quite odd. Hey, man, Featherfall can target up to like 6 creatures. He just saves everything.
See,
No.
we're not as beheads all of us.
That would be really stupid. I'm not that stupid. And so yeah, I'm gonna cast Featherfall to save
do.
con.
Great. With that, you gentlemen are going to take. What is that? 10d6. 10d6.
There it is.
Let's see. That's Gaston. Oh god, I gotta. Is there any way to like re-roll things?
Roll like things like what?
I don't
Copy
think
paste?
so. I
I
don't
just
think
want to
so.
roll like a d10. Like I want to roll a 10d6 like a bunch of times, but never
Yeah,
mind.
I think the only way to
Yeah.
do that is like copy and pasting it.
We'll get a
Yeah.
mod for it.
Fuck it. Never mind. I'll do it live.
Doing it live.
And then we'll get back to this. I'm gonna take a break real quick. I gotta check something.
Got you.
Yeah.
Let the body hit the ground. Let the bodies
Yeah.
hit the
So
ground.
yeah, as
Off
Kester casts Featherfall, I suppose just leap in the air to catch Khan.
So you can't technically do that
Oh,
until your
okay.
turn.
Oh, I thought I said that. Okay.
As kind of begins to fall, you know, his clothing just kind of blowed up in the air. I'm gonna use my monk slow fall feature, reduce
Why?
any fall damage by 30.
Why would you do that when I'm literally
Oh, I know. I'm just like
doing
that's
the
for just for,
fucking
that's
thing?
for flavor, I guess. In a way.
There we go. I messed that up. Okay. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Did that just happen? Oh,
Mhm.
so as they all fall, you know, Gaston landing on his feet, Zardos landing on his feet, Exalf landing just pleasantly on his feet, Sotero landing on one knee, and Seth splattering to the ground, dead.
Jeez.
You know, Gaston just looking back and shrugging. Huh. We'll make more. He just kind of looks on as your boy Khan also. What is this? Featherfall does who? How fast does he fall?
He falls 60 feet a turn, but when he
Okay,
lands, he takes no damage.
100 minus 60. He falls down 60 feet, so he's 40 feet left. Okay, gotcha. So he's 40 feet in the air. With that, I'm going to make it the Kiva's turn, unless.
You can just drop me.
You read it incorrectly. It's 60 feet per round, not per turn.
Oh,
And it
okay.
keeps
He said
going
per
until the
turn.
spell ends or he lands on the ground.
Round. So he's just 100 feet in the air.
Yeah.
Wait, I mean, what did your fall do, man? Because again,
He falls 60 feet per round.
oh
So
no, I'm
that,
No,
talking.
he's talking about
Yeah, he's
Khan's
talking
thing.
about
Yeah.
oh,
like monk.
My slow fall just makes it so I remove 30 damage from any fall damage that I
30
take.
Yeah,
feet.
so if he's at like a certain point where the damage cap would be like 30, he takes no damage.
Yeah, so like
So
yeah, you can just
if
drop
it removes
like
30, can you do you want to just drop, just ignore
yeah.
Kester and just drop, and then you minus 30 to whatever it is?
Yeah, but that's still damage.
It's up to
Is that
you.
That's to feet.
I mean,
What's
how much?
compared to feet?
Yeah, I need accuracy. Is it feet or damage?
it's 30. It's 30. It's 30 damage. I'll remove. I'll even put it up for you. I remove 30 damage. Here it is. Slow fall. You actually reduce any fall damage you take by
Like
any amount
your
equal to 5
level.
times your level.
Oh
Six
yeah.
times.
Did you want to do that then?
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask, but I wanted to know how much damage will be left because that's 40 feet.
It's a 10d6. It's not 40 feet because you're dropping 60 feet per round. So
So when it gets back
you're
to your
not we're not
turn, you're
yeah, we're
40
not
feet
in a
up.
round. Yeah, well, wait. Yeah, you're still at 100 feet. You're just slowly falling now.
Okay. Then I guess at like 40 feet, I'll just do that. Isn't that?
Oh, okay, cool. In that case, yeah, you're just gently falling at this point. That's gonna go to Akiva's turn unless Bennett has something else you want to do.
So, I guess seeing that 4 of them are still up from that. Shit. Anyways. Okay. So, seeing that they're all still up from that, Bennett's gonna put both his hands together again. Droplets starting to kind of come out of the bag of holding and form into a small shard as he draws along the edge of it, stretching it out and freezing it. And as he does this, he throws it up into the air. As it does, it stops and he... wait, hold on. Fuck, did I do this wrong? Oh no, he's within range. Okay. So, the shard goes flying towards Gaston. I cast Ice Knife using some of the holy water I have. Surprisingly, he falls in just at 60 feet. So,
That dagger just kind of immediately misses him as he just kind of watches it go by.
as it flies by his head and kind of misses him, in the spot right behind him, you can see a kind of almost a strand as it kind of extends back to Bennett's finger, and he rips it. I need a dex save.
Yep. That looks like this.
And
Look at Gaston today. Gaston's the goat.
Yo,
5
what the
cold
fuck?
damage. What the? How?
Yo,
Okay,
turn off the
wait.
nat 20 feet out here, Mr. JG.
My bad,
Sorry.
Y'all
bro.
can't
It's
complain
already
about
a-
the other bot anymore.
It's already about a revenant. Like, why does it need all these nat 20s for?
Gaston just kind of looking at the blade explode and looking back. Useless. Oh wait, I don't know why I had Seth roll. He's dead. This is 5 damage to Zardos. With that, you note Gaston kind of looking around at the others. I wish you were
Hey.
all as mature as I was. With that, you know.
Okay. So, again, seeing everything that's just happened in front of him, Bennett is just gonna. Is just gonna. Yeah. Kind of puts both his hands together, magic gathering around them. I'm gonna end my turn. I kind of beat a sweat dropping from his face.
You're muted.
Ain't that a bitch? I say as this comes to Akiva, you note jumping on the wagon and quickly getting the horse together and just noting the others with you just getting on as well. What do you do?
I yell to everyone, it's time to go, and I just try to barrel through them with the horse. And hope everyone can grab on and we can escape.
Oh, so like, give me a sec, because I just need to understand what's happening. So at this point, we have you, and you, and we have you, and you. Probably just gonna do that, make it easier on myself. So you're all barreling through.
Yeah, and I tell everyone to hop on.
Can you tell me the speed you're barreling through?
What is the max speed this horse can go at?
Was it 60 feet? Well, is a riding horse 60 feet?
Yeah, so technically, well, no, it's a draft horse, so 40 feet.
Oh,
So
God,
to go 40 feet, if you're doing that as fast as possible, however, it's going to go pretty quick. Is that what you're doing?
Let's do 35.
That's not okay. If that's the case, I need everybody in front of you now, which is Wolfram and Kester, to make a deck save
that's easy.
as the horse and wagon rams directly into you.
Oh, he wasn't with us?
No, they weren't with you.
Why would I be with you? Anyways,
Good point.
so yeah, I guess just kind of bolstering my legs with magic, I attempt to roll it with advantage.
And that doesn't even matter.
That's Wolfram.
But that matters.
That
With that, Kester just backflips and glides gently into the wagon next to Akiva, almost kind of pushing her out of the way. He grabs the reins and smiles gingerly.
All right, bitch.
Doesn't it move at twice as much speed because I'm driving it?
If you would like it to.
Yes, that's what I like it to.
That's one.
Good luck to the rest of you guys.
With that,
Took him
Wolfram
to
just kind of barely grabs on the side, manages not to get damaged. That said, since you're still going forward, yeah, this immediately rams into Jotun. Go ahead and make a deck save for me. Wagon barreling down, you just barely managed to grab hold as well and just pull yourself in. What happened?
No, never mind.
Okay.
Okay, cool. As you kind of wheel and deal the corner, you note young Tilgrim just able to make the attempt to grab at the sides. To do this, your frame or strength is necessary, as you note. Perhaps I could jump in last minute or grab something. Athletics or dexterity check.
I extend my hand out.
Uh,
With advantage, then.
So athletics or acrobatics.
okay,
here.
okay. Let me roll that.
Yeah, I know how you feel. I know how you feel.
You note Hoa just kind of nodding. Aye, with a waist. Tilgrim grabbing on manages to just pop right on in as the wagon just kind of continues a churning forward, slamming into Lucy and giving him just a split second. Yeah,
And looking back, does Bennett seem to be just getting left
Bennett's
in the
just
dark?
kind of he's just like watching this happen.
He's like those idiots.
It was his plan. What are you talking about?
So kind of like frantically looking between Bennett and and Bennett and Khan. I'll just move sway to avoid the cart hitting me.
Okay, deck save, please.
Indeed. Yo, man, this is where I die. I get sent like plummeting into the river, my neck broken.
I saw it. You managed to
Oh.
just quickly dive over the side and just land just gently on the other side without being affected as the others just kind of barrel forward. Gaston just kind of looking on.
Ooh. We'll have sword out ready.
no.
Red swing at Zardos.
Yo, and I'm mounted combat just like that.
Zardos also trying to get out of the way. You note the horse just slamming into Zardos, throwing him into the river.
Oh my
You notice Gaston barely making it as the wagon just slams into his side and just throws him into the river. You continue with like a wild abandon, just straight down, crushing the corpse of Seth and just continuing
Rough.
forward.
Too fucking bad. Sorry.
I exulted.
Zotero does what he can to get out of the way. His small body just barely managing to jump to the side.
Damn.
Exalt's body just kind of getting crushed all along. You could see it just kind of slam into the river behind
Let's
him.
go. Let's go.
Okay.
How far down is the river again?
It's about from there. It's about 5 to 6 feet below the bridge.
Fuck.
Hold on, I gotta put this dude back.
Just a question.
Oh wait, I forgot Khan.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm kind of floating in the. Yeah, I was wondering how that's.
With this speed, that's yeah, that's pretty much it, based on the wagon. You just kind of come to a hurtling. Well, the horse just kind of stops as you pull back on the reins and realize what you've left behind. I'm going to take a short break. I got to run downstairs and check something in my house, and then I'll be right back.
Oh, so
Yo,
everyone.
We're gonna
question,
be right back.
quick.
Oh, this is being real.
I can't believe that worked.
I'm so glad you're here.
I
That was,
cannot believe that
literally
worked.
no one would have thought of doing
Holy
that at all.
shit.
Thank you for being here.
Yo, quick question. How sturdy is this bridge?
Yo, Wasilla, you're
worry
really
about
the
that.
best out here.
Bro,
You're really the best out
Here's
here.
the thing,
Hey,
right?
if you like
If you're
that-
thinking about blowing
Yo,
up this
hey,
bridge,
I'm
is our
sorry,
only
man,
path
no.
to Crest.
So after
No,
this, hey, yo,
I
gotta be
want to know
talking
how
to a
sturdy it
Kevin.
is
She
so I
MVP
know what
right
I can
now.
do to the bridge so it won't break.
It's like, hey, yo,
Bridge is
man,
like
I gotta
made
like
of
get to
stone,
know
it
a
can
Deva.
support
MVP,
This cart
MVP.
full of people and a
VP,
orc.
baby.
I didn't even get to fight. I'm upset.
Dog, we'll
There's
save it for
always
the
time
winner
to fight
splitter.
later.
Save
I
it for the
didn't
winner
even get
splitter.
a birthday.
Yo, save it
Man,
for the winner
save it
splitter.
for the
Save it for
champion.
the-
Hey,
Why,
yo.
why are you trying to spend money on these jobbers, alright? Save it for the champion, alright? Go. Leave.
I ain't even get to put my violin yet, bro.
Man, play the smallest violin. We out. We leave it.
Yo, play
the world's
yo,
smallest
dog. Yo, play a fucking sea shanty as you're just speeding along.
Pretty much.
I'm just
So wait.
So
Who's
how are we
going in?
gonna get
Yo, wait.
Khan and Bennett?
I mean,
That's what you
I mean,
said.
better
I was
question.
thinking,
Mark,
I was
your skills
thinking
Mark
because
came in clutch, Priscilla.
I was thinking because I'm able to like carry people and fly, I'd like dash to grab Bennett.
Don't
And
Grab?
then
I'm pretty
don't
sure
waste the time
grabbing
on me.
is.
Don't waste the time on me.
Yeah,
Why
you
don't
got.
you use it?
I can
Use
have
it
I
to
have
grab
ways out of here.
Khan, because Khan is
you
still
got
in the
something?
air.
Yeah. That okay. Let him finish. What would you say, Bennett?
Oh.
I have ways to get out of this. I have
Oh,
Whitehaven
so
worst
yeah.
case scenario, and if that does not work and I get real desperate, I can time stop.
What do you
Oh.
mean? Wait.
Okay.
You said worst case scenario. What is the best case scenario?
Best case scenario is that they can't reach me and I haul ass over that bridge.
Yeah, didn't you say 5 feet down? To 5 feet down. What's
Yeah.
mid case scenario?
Mid case scenario. Fuck. Anyways,
Alright,
I mean,
moving
are
on.
you
Got
sure?
it.
Are you sure you
Understood.
just don't want me to help you get across? Khan is still like slowly falling, so I can even go back.
Yeah,
for
I'm
him.
pretty much.
How
I'm
far
pretty much fine.
can you fly?
Let's see. So if I was carrying you, if I combine the movement speed of the boots and my ground movement because they're separate,
Right.
I can dash 70 feet with the boots. So I could, let's see here, math. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, grab you.
That would half what you
35,
have left.
40, 45, 50, 55, 70.
Are you sure
I
that
mean,
grabbing
and then I
is
hit
not?
and then I hit the ground and just keep running with you on my back.
You sure grabbing isn't an action?
Yes.
Grabbing is an action. Carrying is an action as well. So you wouldn't be able to dash.
Yeah, I can. I've done it before.
He's changed the rules since before.
Yeah, you changed the rules.
I mean, then I'll ask and certify.
And then
You have to
if
come up with
that's
something
not-
else in case that doesn't work.
If that's the case, he has proper action search to do it. Then if that's the case, then
Yeah, I was gonna say, Alex. My bad. I misinterpreted.
I'm gonna ask and be sure.
It's alright.
yeah.
Or
I thought
I
it
said
was-
fly away and say fuck both.
I said
Yeah, I know.
Isaiah,
I'm,
do you
I'm
have
saying,
rope on you?
I'm saying think of some other things, like in case it like doesn't work. Like
Alright, I'll be right
yeah,
back.
some
I'm
other
gonna use the
plans and
bathroom.
Yeah. I do have rope
Yeah.
on me.
Why don't you just grab Bennett and then tie rope around Khan's leg while he's
You don't
still
need to tie-
slowly
you don't need to
falling
tie
in
rope
the
around
air?
You don't need to.
Or or just throw it to him and then just run. Wouldn't Khan just be dragged along,
Khan
still
has-
floating
Khan
in
has
the
6
air, slowly
don't need to.
falling?
No, I'm saying you don't need to because it's like once I'm 60 feet down, like my turn, or it should be 60 feet down after the round ends, and then I can just use slow fall, and I have 60 foot of movement, so I'll cross the bridge. If I need to teleport, I can teleport.
Oh yeah, you can like.
Okay,
yeah,
then you're fine then.
With your movement, you can like instant cross the bridge, like
Yeah, I can
without
just
a thought.
yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna
100
go
feet of
back
movement.
and I'm gonna go back and grab Bennett.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I misinterpreted the actual plan. I thought you meant like keep them away from casters.
Because thinking about that, the only person that can hit you is like Zalf, and he's in the water.
Who? Wait, who?
The archer, Zalf, the guy who shot you the first time.
Oh,
Yo, he be doing that big
I was
damage
actually
too, though.
gonna jump in the water, use the dim light of the bridge to teleport 60 feet across the bridge if it comes to fighting.
Wait,
Yeah,
couldn't you
wait,
teleport behind one of us since we have shadows as well?
I would need
No,
I would
the
need to be
shadows
in dim
have to
light.
be
I could technically
shadows
do
have
that.
to
I
be
would have.
connected.
Had to
No,
be
you
what?
don't. It doesn't have to be connected. It just says I can if I'm in an area of dim light, I can teleport 60 feet in another area of dim light or darkness.
yeah.
So I'm just gonna use the
no
bridge as my little portal.
this man could just reappear underneath the carriage and just hold on.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
perfect.
Basically that. I'm sad that stuff died. Damn.
But
There you
yeah,
That
go.
won't be one
I'm gonna, I'm
Dog,
gonna have
let's
to.
be
Yeah,
honest,
sorry,
we needed
man.
to put him down. Like I
He
would have.
would be dead if he would have been dead for long. Don't
Yo,
worry, he's coming right back.
homie, death by fall damage.
Again, Zeph. If you combine Zeph and Zarus together, they're like a dangerous combo for real. Because
That's why
from a great
I
fan
had to
of-
get rid of one of them. Next is Taro.
Where is Gil actually?
Taro just has command and.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, so
shit!
yeah,
Yeah, like where are the other three at?
Oh shit!
Yeah, I don't see it.
No, they waiting.
I'm thinking they weren't developed yet because these
They
four,
like just
this
died.
5, we saw them like full dead and brought back. I'm thinking
The
like
others weren't ready yet when we left the temple.
yeah, the
Okay.
comment he made about them being mature means like they have to go through stages. So I'm thinking they're still dead or not able to combat yet. probably later on we'll see them, but right now I'm thinking like maybe there's some kind of infantile stage where they aren't useful.
Infantile.
Or that was just some BS waiting for us at the end of this bridge. I'm just gonna run up on them like, hey.
Let's not throw that into the universe. Let's keep that on Earth.
Okay.
Oh, I've thrown
Very
words into this
Okay,
universe.
so
Don't worry.
the plan. For now, I'm gonna go grab Bennett because Khan can completely take care of himself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, yeah, if
so you
Khan,
know
if,
that,
if Khan can briskly walk across the bridge. If he dashes, he's like fast as a horse.
What?
Huh?
Oh,
Oh,
we were
oh.
talking about planning, and like we came to the conclusion that Khan himself, he has quite a lot of movement. He has 60 feet on base. He could just walk across the bridge like it was nothing. Well, we have to sprint for our lives.
but
Also,
Alex,
Mr. J,
you kind of ruined Wolf's revenge arc. Back you,
Well,
bro.
better to ruin it than to have everybody die over it.
Yeah, sorry, dog. That's too bad. Maybe next time.
Also, Mr. J, you could have used command.
You gotta try again later.
You could have who? What?
You could have used command.
Yeah, that's
I
fine.
could use command for what?
Yeah. Oh, during the whole combat thing.
For what though?
Oh, I don't know. Or whatever you wanted.
Why would
That
I
was
use
just an
command?
No, like in terms of combat.
Oh,
This man
Okay.
is trying to
That was an
fish
option.
for everyone's deaths.
oh man. Yeah, my goal isn't to murder your party like relentlessly. I mean, if you wanted me to do that, you'd be dead.
I mean, Carl apparently wants that. I don't think anyone else wants that.
No, I was just clarifying things in case you didn't know.
In case
I mean,
he didn't know.
Yeah, like I have access to the whole, like all the spells.
Like what? What do you mean, Casey didn't know?
I mean, if you wanted to lead a character, just combine Seth and Zardos. He basically
pulling
leads
us into
somebody.
the goal.
Yo, shut up.
All right, guys. Are we good?
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
I was like having suicide fantasies.
Jesus.
Also, Keva is like pure MVP. Easy.
I think this is hilarious. I still can't believe that worked.
So with this happening, let's see. That's gonna end your turn, unless you have any actions you want. Well, no, that was pretty much action.
Yeah.
With this, Sotero's character just kind of trying to swim away. Helwa just kind of shaking her head and just waiting. Now this brings us to Jotun's turn, but you're in the wagon, so I'm gonna skip your turn and Wolfram's turn. And Kester. Well, technically no. Kester taking the reins. You can choose to wait or continue driving. It's up to you.
I'll wait.
As well. Skipping Yamas. I mean, we're dead. This brings us to Lucian's turn.
So kind of catching myself off of rolling off the bridge, I'll look back to the cart and see the revenants in the water, and then I'll like click the boots together as I dash, flying, 10, 20, 25, 30, and I'll like grab a handout for Bennett to grab.
I'll grab it.
And with them in tow, I'll move. Oh, how much is that? That was 30, so 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. I can't get the 65, 70. And I just have them with me in tow. And hold on. The action surge doesn't give movement back. I wish. Yeah, that'll be my turn. As I'm just like I'm intent on dashing across on my next turn. So yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. You've gotta try.
Gotta have a Wawa.
This brings us to Exalt's turn. He also swims away. You know Gaston just kind of slapping the water a bit, kind of laughing a bit. We'll see you again. Skipping Tilgrim because you don't matter.
Farewell.
With this, you note them all clearing as combat ends.
Oh, cool. How high up am I? Because I just look down to my feet.
You are 100 feet in the air, but at this point, with Featherfall, you drop down to 40 feet.
Cool. Looking to Chester, I'll just kind of say,
I appreciate the help. Could you stop this?
I snap my fingers, and just like that, he stops.
as I start to fall, my garments catch wind as I just gracefully, slowly fall down, utilizing just for reference. Just ruining that potential 24 damage to 0 damage.
You note the 16 fall damage negated completely as you just land on the ground.
You see Wolfen walk over to Seth's dead body with his great sword pulled out. He swings down, decapitating Seth's head. Well, yeah, decapitating his head. Attack. Apologize.
You know,
I think
okay. You know that as you do this, the body just kind of disintegrates.
Looking towards Bennett,
Bennett, look, I apologize. What I did was idiotic, but I severely misinterpreted what you were trying to do.
and it kind of, I guess, disappointed, just Khan stares at the ground.
Don't bother with the apologies. To be honest, you're still alive. As Bennett just puts his hand like down on Sotero's shoulder, but like doing this, his hand kind of turns into a fist and just lightly taps on his shoulder. Just
pleasure.
Next time, if you're confused, just ask what I mean.
It's not.
Yeah, I'll be sure to.
As you see both of them blade hit the ground, you see his attack enveloped in blue energy as he stomps the ground, sound fuck. Don't fucking run away. As he's gonna storm off into the cart.
And with that, I imagine you all get back into the wagon as Yamaz begins to play a ditty on his fiddle.
Yeah. How as we do?
Go ahead.
My bad. As we do so, how far? If remembering the map, how far is the winery from this bridge? Like in terms of hours?
About 2.
Cool. Khan just kind of lays down a bit. Shadows just beginning to envelop his body. I'm going to utilize my monk feature or optional feature, healing. Using all my monk spell or monk key points, I'm gonna try to heal my wounds as I simultaneously take a short rest as I begin falling asleep into a daze.
As you okay.
I'm just gonna do that in the background.
As you all begin to prepare the trek forward, you note just a voice from behind, somewhat familiar. As you look behind you in a plume of silvery mist, you could see walking out are 5 familiar faces on white horses, just kind of staring at you. The pale gentleman with black hair kind of just pushing it to the side, just kind of yells, "Oh, that was lovely. You know, you all seem, well, fairly capable. However, I must say, Cadet Dawnville, I'm intrigued most by you. Are these your friends? Before Bennett is able to reach the wagon, The gentleman just slowly approaches on horseback.
Shit.
You know, there's only 3 people who can use that staff of yours, and the other 2 gave me my orders this morning. So, I find it a little strange that the third person is why, that's a nice mask you have. Go on. You could deny it, but well, now that I'm kind of thinking about it, you kind of reek of the castle.
Turning around and just kind of taking the mask off, I'll just look directly at him. Yeah, you caught me.
No. You note the others just kind of quickly riding up, all dismounting their horses. You see the one gentleman with black hair also do so. Next to the horses, they all get down. You note very quickly and keenly them just kind of look at you. Are you not doing what I need you to do? What the fuck? Was that not a thing?
You don't need to worry. These aren't the Black Riders. Pretty sure we'll be fine.
You note them kind of just staring off at you. The gentleman in black kind of nodding. You are right. Those savages got stuck on gate duty again. I don't know why the castle always wants that to happen. That being said, I'm intrigued. Rahadin said you were out on a special mission, but your friends here and you. It seems so quaint. I'm wondering why Arlott is stuck investigating dead trolls and trying to figure out what's going on with the temple, and you're gallivanting about. Not a fan.
I was given a mission by Rahadin. I was supposed to come out here and blend in with casual life, but matters with the young master got me involved. I can't exactly turn that down. You should know it firsthand.
I do. Well, good to know. The young master should be down by the Yester Hill area, actually. When we were sent out, he was going on about paying an old man a favor back. If you're going that way, give him our regards and tell him that, well, the better of our little group have almost finished our investigation. It turns out the troll was killed by those creatures that you managed to dispatch pretty intriguingly. I have to say, you lot are interesting. I'll give you that. But, well, uh, wouldn't just stabbing the revenants work better than well, all that other nonsense you were doing? You're a bit reckless. I'm starting to get the idea of who it was that blew a hole in the temple to the south and made off with a bunch of artifacts they probably shouldn't have. You know, I can't do much about it since it's you, but well, you could kill all your friends. I'm a little bored, so
Yeah. These guys.
yeah.
These
He
guys.
just kind of nods his head. Go ahead.
These people behind me were chosen by Strahd himself to assist. So if you were to kill them, you would have to talk it out with the young master, and I don't think he'd be very happy with the fact that his chosen 9 all met their hands in debts at that of the writers that he trusted to investigate. not to attack.
You just see the gentleman kind of nodding. Ah, you got me there. Well, since I can't kill anybody, and well, I'm bored being leader, and Grayson won't take back control since he's so out of it since his brother went missing. It's fine. We'll make our report back to well, I guess we can't go see Strahd since he's busy. Well, you tell him what we were reporting. We're gonna head to Kretsk and oh, I don't know. Hey, Grayson, he just turns to the boy with the orangey eyes and just kind of nods. Let's go see your brother. It's been a while. And with that, they just kind of all just turn back towards each other, getting on horseback. The black-haired gentleman's just kind of looking back at you. Hey, Bennett, be careful. Yeah, head back home once in a while. I'm sure the others are interested in, you know, tormenting, torturing, all that other good stuff. Anyway, you all, you take care and have safe passage forward. All right, fools, let's go. The others just turning their horses away, just kind of ride off.
Looking at the one Grayson, I believe his name was. Does he look familiar? Like anyone I've seen before?
He does not know.
Like he doesn't share any like features with I forgot his name. Dang it.
Well, that's a no then, sir.
Hmm.
But
So,
you know,
looking over the bridge, I just give a small prayer to the white knights that died in armor. White riders, white riders. Well, white, yeah, white, yeah, them.
you note the black-haired gentleman kind of looking back and smiling at you before riding off.
Let's not waste time and go already.
And
I agree.
that, and I point to the Wolfram's like sword that they noticed. Might want to put that away, especially
I'm
since
not
we
using
don't
that.
see the
I'm not using that sword.
both use and having it visible are two different things. You don't want
It's not.
the big man
It's,
Strahd
it's,
himself to see that.
it's literally not. It's literally not equipped.
That doesn't mean it's not visible, isn't it? A great sword,
That
isn't it
you
like on your
entered.
back?
Okay,
It's
guys.
literally in my bag.
Okay, I'm gonna let you
No,
guys
I'm
argue
just
in
asking.
chat.
So is it visible?
Shut up.
Typing works just as
It
well
was
as typing.
Corvin. Does he look like Corvin? Does he look like Corvin at all?
I have no idea because you took so long that they left and you didn't get a good sight of them.
That's so lovely.
Pardon.
Getting back on the cart, I'll just make a note to like put my mask back on.
All right.
Got me more selective with the damn thing.
I guess then as we head towards the vineyard, I'll just go into my book and start editing the spells I have in there, optimizing them and whatnot.
And I can't rest while driving the carriage, right?
No, you can't.
Okay, thank
I
you.
mean, hey man, you out here sleep while driving the cart.
I didn't say sleep. Definitely didn't say sleep. Anyways, I'm gonna just drink this healing potion that I have in my inventory.
All right. With that, you begin to head towards the vineyard. As you come down off of a hill down through the forest and come into a clearing, you know the most peculiar sight in front of you. Rising up from across the vineyard, you can see just bringing forth what seems to be, well, as you kind of look it over, it just seems to be a strange creature rising. Just there in the distance, you note on the hill right before the the winery, you can see the sun cracking through for just a brief second. Almost you think it is until you know that's just a glowing aura surrounding the clouds around the creature. Uh, it seems to stand at least 200 feet up, but the Winter Splinter, as you recall, seems to have been replaced by something far stranger. You note almost a female creature rising from the vineyard as the horse kind of barrels to a stop before you. It just seems like something's calling to you. You note the crackling of lightning striking against the figure as the rain begins to fall. You note the vineyard not too distant as you manage to see yourselves off and finally get down. You're going to want to reposition yourselves. As you come to, you note the darkness of the vineyard in front of you, but you all note the massive creature just kind of glowing with that radiance in front of you. You're not 100% sure how or why, but it seems fairly familiar, yet completely alien to you.
I'll be in the front in the center if I can't. But we're not loading into the other map yet. Yeah.
You're not loading to the map yet. As you approach, you can hear the screams and some strange things happening as you note the others. You can barely see through it, but the glow allows you to almost get a gander of what's going on. Trapped behind the trees of the vineyard, you find yourselves in a new precarious situation. As you kind of find the clearing on your own, you note it seems strange yet
Using my senses, do I hear anything? Never mind. Oh,
from the vineyard stretching out, you note a female form as the massive tree and branches just kind of whips down around it, pinned to the ground of the vineyard area. You note just oh, by the way, this is the gridless one, folks. You note just familiar faces just being pinned by branches and vines with thick thorns into the ground, just slashing into them. Um, some of the Marlikov seem trapped, Davian among them, Adrian, Dag, and others. You know also Keepers of the Feather, especially the speaker, being kind of pinned down amongst the others. The creature just kind of noting you and staring off. You could just hear her scream, just Chester! Slamming, you can feel just kind of a rumbling. I need everybody to make a strength save for me as the ground begins to just kind of whip.
I think I know who that is. Yo, you fucked up. You fucking fucked up big time.
Okay.
Kind
Very
of
good.
latching onto Kester, and I guess trying to not only hold on to him but also help him stay stable.
Sorry, you just note her staring off at you. just
Oh.
vaguely present.
I'll just try to hold on to the card.
Wait, how do I make the strength save?
Inside
Go
your
to your
character sheet,
oh,
you just click on the word strength and attributes, and you'll note it glows red. Then click on saving throw. Then make it. Then click normal since you don't have advantage or disadvantage.
Man, I can't read.
Wolfram manages to come forward. Con falls prone. Lucian falls prone. Yamas falls prone. Bennett falls prone. Kester advances forward. Tilgrim falls prone. Akiva advances forward. No Jotun. Jeanette's strength save. Hell advances forward. Jotun advances forward. You note the creature just kind of swinging a massive arm through stuff, slamming down again. You don't note the shaking, but as this is happening, you could just see 3 creatures appear in front of her. You just note the creatures coming from the ground, stretching out, each of them slowly just approaching. You note them breaking through the vineyard and just crashing it and crushing it all around. 1, 2, thrizzle, 4, 5, bizzle. I'm making a bunch of shizzle nizzle.
Wait.
Shut up.
it's your fault.
We're going to roll initiative.
Mortal Kombat. Wait, where's the thing trigger? Okay. Oh, stop rolling, people. No. Oh, fuck.
What the hell am I listening to? This is
18.
This isn't aggressive war music. This doesn't sound aggressive. This is filth. I need death. I need anger.
Destruction.
I need Kester to die.
Yo, bro,
Nah, just
fight
turn
the
on
mini one with the
blues for
smelter.
music.
It's only one
Yes,
chick.
Facts, I got
It's
you.
not much.
I got you, fam. I got you.
There's only one female that hates Kester this much.
One?
Hold on, let me reload the page.
Unless you pissed off any others that I don't remember.
With this,
He
you know,
has.
Hella just kind of looking on and just in a rage, rushing forward. You could see her just kind of turning back as she pulls her sword out. I know these assholes. These are with the druids. That's the Winter Splinter. I don't remember her being. Fuck it. With this, Hella just kind of shakes her head, brandishing her blade. You can see her just kind of crossing towards one of them as it just throwing the blade directly into it. The strike hits almost immediately as the creature almost buckles under the weight of the blade. Her body just kind of shifts as the blade just chops her in half. The creature just kind of disintegrates into just a... Oh, okay. Disintegrates into just brittle pieces of wood and falls out. You can hear just a... come from the Winter Splinter.
Was that pain?
You're not sure. as Hoa just kind of looks up and nods. Yeah, bitch. This ends her turn and begins
Wait,
Bennett's.
where's the castle thing, Jigger?
The who?
The castle thing that shows initiative on the screen is gone.
Oh, you just have to bring it up.
Oh, I do that.
There's
If
a
you
button.
if you look on your left on the little thing right there at the bottom, you should see a carousel.
Oh.
Just click it.
Okay, I see now. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So, kind of, just I guess getting knocked over with the roar. I'll quickly pick myself back up, and yeah, this is gonna be weird measuring out distance. So, 5, 10, 15. That's very weird. Okay. What? This is gonna be very weird. Okay, so that's just like 30 to 40 feet. Okay.
Yeah, it's a gridless map, sadly.
Yeah, it's weird to try to like work with.
Yeah. It's one of the older maps. Forgot about it.
Oh.
So, looking over to, I guess, saplings? I'm just gonna call them saplings. Because I don't know what they're called. And they're tiny ones, so she's tree
They
sapling.
just seem to be, they just seem to be mimicking the shape of her, except they're just normal sized. You note they're probably about 5 feet.
Alright. Putting both hands together and kind of whispering under his breath, Valley Tos Infer. You see a small ball of fire start to form as it kind of flickers in and out with the rain. Aiming it forward, it starts to kind of gather up more heat as the smoke around it starts to surround the ball itself, and it launches from his fingertips, soaring through the air. I'm gonna cast Firebolt, aiming at this sapling right here. Okay then. Also, you're muted.
You note the spell just kind of fizzles as the flame just flickers up and does nothing. Again, you hear "Caster!" as the ground begins to rumble a bit.
I fucking hear you up there.
Alright. Yeah. Shit. Okay. So was with that, I'm kind of covering both of my ears from the scream, and then taking them off. I'll just instead of putting my palms together, the tips of my fingers interlace as the thumbs connect. Magic starts to gather around the core of it, seemingly faster than the initial firebolt. It seems to be sped up. I'm gonna use Quicken Spell to sorcery points used up to speed up a spell that takes an action to take a bonus. And I am alright. I'm gonna try to cast Firebolt again, aiming for the same sapling. Okay.
You note the flame just kind of flickers a bit and shoots directly at it. It seems to just kind of hit and ignite quickly.
Damage. And 12 damage.
You note the which one was it? I'm sorry.
It was this one right here.
Okay. You notice the sapling just kind of is engulfed in flames. You can hear a shriek. It seems doubly effective as the creature just kind of disintegrates. As the creature's disintegrating, you can again hear the kind of rumbling of the earth almost, but no scream coming from the massive figure. She just sits there staring down at you.
With that, I'm just... Yeah, I guess looking at the group and then turning to focus my attention back on the splinter. I'll just kind of call out whenever she summons those things, burn them, destroy them, whatever you have to do. If it works like the one before, I remember something about some of them taking damage. I think it's a hive mind.
So you're
just
telling
kind
me all of them hate Kester?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to find someone who likes him.
Regardless of what it is, what do you say we just help those kind of entangled with a bit of stealth?
I was gonna suggest the same thing. I'll take the right side. You take the left.
And it's agreed.
Try to keep her attention for as long as possible. Make it quick.
Hey, trust a wood elf in the rain.
I just nodded in approval.
That I'll end my turn.
Okay. With that, you note the female figured what you make out to just be the winter splinter, just a massive living tree, begins to kind of sway her massive arms down. You note her calling out, just kind of screeching something in a strange druidic language. With that, you can see my liver. That's what you can see, my liver. You note from the ground 3 creatures spring forth.
As these creatures sprung forth, we heard no noise emanating from the creature.
You just kind of hear rumbling in earth, and each one of them shoots up. With that, you note the massive creature just kind of looks over and just slams down tendrils and vines. This brings us to Lucian's turn.
So having being rocked and fallen to the ground, I'll click the boots and use them to flutter and scurry myself back to my feet. Would I be able to take half the movement from the boots instead of my walking?
I'm sorry, can you do what?
Like I know the whole asking questions thing, so I wanted to narrate it first and try it. but like the whole like getting up and having your movement, I'd want to try to take that half from my boots by fluttering myself up and just using them to get on my feet.
Yeah, I don't see the problem with that.
So upon doing that, I'll go over and just give Khan a hand and help him like stand up.
Just
Does
kind of
Khan accept the hand?
Khan just kind of raises his elbow. He kind of uses that to help himself up, nodding. Thanks.
Yeah, I'll just grab like his I guess like the back of his clothes, and he doesn't want me to grab his hand, and I'll just like help him like get it stand up.
Okay.
Bennett, like I said, we'll see what we can do about the Keepers of the Feather. I'll try to see if I can slip through the bushes. Just keep that thing distracted, and I'll use the Mask of the Wild feature and blend in with the rain and head for the bushes stealthily. And I'll use like this rock as leverage to just swiftly get over this hedge. Let's see. And I'll want to take another like jump over this hedge here. Up that. That's 25, 30. So I've got 35 left. No, not 35 left. 5 left. I'll go here. Oh, then I'll use the boots with their 15 left, and make a quick flight. 5, 10, and then I'll like duck into these bushes for cover and try to hide as I look for an opportunity and go and get one of the keepers free. And that'll be my turn.
You note the large creatures just kind of staring at you.
But what the Mask of the Wild doesn't do anything?
It did until you flew over the thing. I mean, if it's kind of hard to not be seen when you're flying over things, and you know she's 200 feet above you.
Mask of the.
All right, you note the. You said that ends your turn.
Yeah, that will not turn.
Why is this still on?
Mask of the Wild doesn't make you invisible though.
Yeah, nothing in
Yeah,
make
yeah,
you
I know.
invisible.
I'm just gonna eat whatever she throws at me now. Who cares?
This brings us to Wolfram's turn. You note
Cool.
based
Wolfram.
on Helwa that these creatures don't seem to pose the greatest threat. However, you're unsure about the tree itself.
Wolfram's going real back and shout aloud to battle cry as he sees his skin that he can bubbling around with like amphibian like textures. As he his textures can glow and bits of flames go up his body as he sprints forward. Oh wait, there's still nothing much here. Let's sprint forward. As he pops behind us, he swings his sword at this one, shouting, "Die!" As you see his eyes engulf in blue light or flames. Bop. Reckless attack. Advantage. Nah. That's a bad idea. It swings directly at this one right here.
Okay.
As he brings his sword. As he's bringing his swords down. You see the sword engulfed in bits of flames that swing straight down. Well, necrotic. She's like, I can't do fire necrotic. And an abyssal energy swings down. One. Roll. It swings down, cleaving the first one in half. Is she dead?
You note the creature just kind of getting cut in two and falling to the side, falling into just lifeless, dried twigs and scattering to the ground.
Wolfman's gonna slam his foot down, pivoting, and swinging a horizontal arc, cleaving this one, cleaving this one as well, also in half. They shout, "Die, die, die!" As he's the flame runs by, becomes to grow and grow. Boop. Damage. Oh, Silas. I can't do that something. Boop. You see Wolfman swing the sword with you see the force and the flames, momentum. You see the rain being split in half as he slams right into the sapping thing or mini druid.
The blade strikes through cleanly. The creature just kind of falls into branches and twigs. You can hear just kind of a murmuring from the massive tree above you. It just seems to be staring directly down at you. Arms kind of slowly spreading out.
Readies his blade. Oh, don't worry, you're next too. You're next. I'm gonna fucking kill you. I see you see the flames grow more. I see more like amphibian textures and like amphibian and avian like textures. I see more feathers and like frog like features sprout around his body. As the rage stone consumed in the rage. He walks. Yeah, I went my time. Wolf Emerson right there. Push button that. Yeah, there you go. Boop. Yeah, I'm sorry now. Go, is that my turn right now?
Sorry, you said you're ending your turn?
Yes, I am my turn. Let's be honest.
Okay. With that, Yamas, you note the rumbling and just yelling in your ears. What do you do as the party seems to be slowly gathering strength and heading forward?
So
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just real quick. You're not sure what's happening. You're not sure why the party seems to be so animated about this goings on, but at this point, you imagine you don't have anything to lose except your life.
picking himself up and dusting off his armor and clothes. Just looking at what is that thing and why is it after us?
Oh, that's the. I assume that's the Winter Splinter, and it's not, well, not really after us, but that's a product of our misjudgment. You see, we kind of owe the Markovs. Apparently, what I've heard from others. I mean, you have no history, do what you will, but at least help the ones entangled.
Well, I'll try my best to help. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Hey, just to be clear, I can see like everything in front of me, right? Like everything on the screen right now.
More or less, yeah.
Just looking at this one right in front of Wolfram, Yama's eyes begin to glow like a deep shade of green as he cast blindness on the one in front of him, or one in front of Wolfram. Needs to make a saving throw.
You know that doesn't seem to affect
Matt, that's the exact
Creature.
fucking number. Seeing that it just had no effect, he's just gonna pass turn there as his eyes just begin to glow back to normal.
Okay. With this brings us to Tilgrim. You can hear the kind of crushing noises going on. You can almost hear screaming coming from the south as well. It seems that multiple voices are noting your presence and calling out for help. What do you do?
Losing my balance, I quickly get back onto my feet and take grasp of the situation at hand. Noticing that what we might be facing is a unending horde. I move towards Kester. Let me see now. 10, 10. Okay, yeah. Move towards Kester, standing right on. Oh, can I go?
What happened?
This is a tree, right?
Yes, that is a tree.
Okay. So just standing, I guess, behind or beside Kester. Can I stand beside Kester? 1, 10, 15, 20, 25. I guess I'll just stand behind him then. As I stand behind him, I kind of just place my hand on his back. Kester, I hope this isn't who I think this is, but we need to deal with these things first. Here, channel some arcana from the weave into the sigil. With that, I pull forth a gray sigil from my book and hold it out outwards in front of both me and Kester towards the animated, the wood things, wood beasts. Slowly, the gray sigil starts to form glyphs in it and starts to transform into a reddish color. I am casting. I am holding Scorching Ray as a action until Kester channels magic into it as well. Let me. Boom. Oh, I should probably take off the prone thing. Can I do that?
You probably can, but
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
there you go. This brings us to Kester's turn. You can hear kind of another just bellowing, Kester! Kind of raging towards you as the ground begins to shake again. Nothing severe, albeit you can almost feel a pretty heavy tremor almost coming.
Okay, so just in my mind as well as yelling it, "Hey Teak, if you're in there, now would be a good time to tell me not to kill you, yeah?" And
I'm sorry, just through the rage, you just kind of hear a scream, but like there's no real response to you. It just seems the arms of the creature are slowly starting to kind of collectively come together. It just seems like she's raising her arms up, getting ready for something.
All right then. In that case, feeling the magic in front of me, I start pouring in magic of my own at a heightened rate. I'm going to just holding my hands out over the sigil. It starts burning a bright red as I channel in Scorching Ray at 4th level. Alright, in that okay, so do I roll all of them at the same time?
Yeah, you're pretty much just gonna roll them all at the same time.
Okay, so it's 3 plus my 5 rays. Yeah. Okay, so it's all together. It's gonna be 8 rays.
Okay. Is anything added to it, or is just 6? Wait, it's just 6 rays, right?
You're
8
literally
rays.
all firing them together.
Oh,
8
okay,
rays,
gotcha.
Yeah.
It's just a combined total attack of both of them.
And yeah, I'll beef it up with a little bit of Tides of Chaos, giving me advantage on the rolls. Okay, let's see what we got, baby. This is gonna take a while though.
Wait, roll it. Okay, advantage. Gotcha.
Yeah, you can roll with advantage as well.
I'm gonna have these shits fucking hurt. It was 1, 2, 3. Wait, hold on. What are we at? Huh? Okay, you're rolling yours. Okay, 1, 2,
6 currently.
3.
7 now.
I can't even see mine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I have one more. There we go. Ugh. Oh well. It's pretty decent as well.
So you note that, well, yeah, go ahead and the blast just kind of in rays just kind of conform into one, and almost as a massive single beam hits the tree and begins to burn holes through it. You can hear just a screeching sound loud enough to almost deafen everyone around. You can just feel kind of a panic come over you for some reason. Go ahead and roll damage.
On all of them?
Yes.
Well, shit.
I'll roll. Let me roll my 3 for you.
Just like roll all of them at the same time, dude. I think that much faster.
Yeah, because you still have to add them all up anyway.
Hold on. Did I roll? 'Cause this is what happens when you roll separately. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need one more. And go.
Is that everything? So 18, 20.
You critted on one of them, remember?
Yeah, I did roll the crit.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Cool. 24. I'm sorry, 22, 25, 29, 29, 30, 38, 38, 40. Is that 43? Hell, let me just hit this button and do this, and then double it. 1. Give me a sec. This is gonna take a while.
Yes, it will.
Yeah, it will, because there's no consecutive buttons. Oh, I'm done. Okay, cool. You know that's the massive, just kind of hole and burning through half of the shoulder of the creature. You could see you've taken almost half of its entire torso completely off. As the rain slowly puts out the burnt wood and cinders, it just kind of waves there. You know that its arm's still fairly intact as the hole kind of just stops right underneath. It's still kind of swinging. It seems labored, though. You can hear just with that, you can feel under your feet something happening. You're not sure, but you almost know that something bad is about to happen. With this, you have your movement.
Yeah, just noting something bad happening underneath my feet. I'm going to these bushes, I can walk through them, right?
You can walk through the bushes, yeah.
Okay, just making sure. I'm going to attempt to isolate myself from the rest of everyone, really. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. And then just looking up at the tree. Well, come on then. As I end my turn.
All right, this brings us to Akiva's turn. You note the gaping hole from right under its left shoulder down towards its roots, kind of singed and burning in the rain as it just kind of still holding its arms up, kind of tilted a bit, seems to be preparing something. What do you do?
Hmm. What the- If I jump over the bushes, like if I stealthed and jumped over the bushes, would that make it wear off?
Just want to explain how stealth works real quick. Stealth just means that you break contact from something that can see you and make it never see you. If you jump over bushes, the thing can just see you jump over bushes. Stealth doesn't make you invisible. Also, the creature sees all of you, so you can never stealth against it because it can see you. It's 200 feet in the air. It's looking down at you. There's nothing you can do to hide from it.
Oh, I thought you just meant it was 200 feet tall.
It is, which means its head is looking down at you from 200 feet up.
Okay, okay. Well, damn it.
Like it's been surveying the area and saw you enter, so it knows you're there. Just for a rule, if a creature knows you're there, you cannot use stealth against it. It doesn't work. Unless you break eye contact, which you can't because it's 200 feet in the air looking down at you. There's no way you can break eye contact. And yeah, you could just walk through the bushes because it's a grapevine. You just walk through it or underneath it.
Alright, I'm gonna cut through the bushes and start making my way towards the trapped, I forgot who these people were, but I'm gonna try to help free them. So it's right here. Done.
Hey, done?
What?
What'd you say?
I said there.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna, let's see. I'm gonna cast Bane. So I take a dagger out of my pocket really quick and I cut my finger and I flick a drop of blood towards uh the creature's direction, and she's now debuffed. She has to make a charisma saving throw.
And as soon as you cast that spell, I am totally with it.
Totally with what?
Going through with it when you cast the spell.
He's asking you to click on the spell and actually cast it to Foundry.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
okay.
else your spell slots don't get used, and there's a rule about that. That's what I meant, because when you don't do that, your spell slots remain, and you think, hey, I have full spell slots. Also, I'd rather roll it through this because it counts it. Which one, by the way? The one next to you?
No. Well, actually, I can select 3. So
All
the
three of them?
yeah, all 3 of them.
Wait, is it what is it? 3 creatures, 30 feet. Okay. So... So 1, 2, 3. Charisma saving throw. So the massive tree figure and the creature closest to you have failed their throws, the other one succeeds with a nat 20.
How? Alright, so yeah, now for the next minute, they have to roll a 1d4 and subtract it from their attack roller saving throw.
Okay.
And that ends my turn.
Oh, with that, this brings us to Khan. Again, same imagery. The arms are still dangling in the air. The creature seems to be teetering. However, as you kind of look on, you note the cinders seem to be completely out, and the kind of hole on the side of its left is slowly, for some reason, growing small buds and roots and leaves that are slowly beginning to climb out of it.
Just noting that. Alrighty, first, let's get the Markovs. Just looking towards the rest. I'm gonna give Lucian some help. We'll try to help Untangled. Again, just I guess distracted for a bit as just Khan just begins to head over there. It's 5, 10, 15, 20. Just kind of sliding past the boulder. 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Reaching out Lucian, as I was walking past the creatures, did any of them kind of give off a sense of elvish descent? Like, trying to peer at their ears and just features. Can I note if any of them are elvish?
I'm sorry, did you note any of them of what?
Okay, can I tell if any of the creatures are elvish? The ones currently attacking, or the parties attacking? So, like the giant tree. I'm sorry.
They just seem to be made out of wood.
Cool.
They don't seem
Alright.
to be elves or anything of the like.
So just kind of talking or just saying elvish towards Lucian. Hey, I'm gonna cast some type of invisibility on you to help you just free the others. That should kind of stop the creature from seeing you for a bit. Is that fine with you?
Whatever works. As I'm just looking at the pinned keepers of the feather. How exactly are they pinned?
They are covered in thick branches with thorns pinning them down and slicing into parts of their body.
Yeah, well, let's try to get all of them up quickly. As I just kind of tap my foot on Lucian's foot or armor foot, cast invisibility as a shroud of shadows kind of envelop his body, and he just kind of fades away from existence. Let me cast that for you.
Can I hand Khan something? That's only my turn.
What are you handing him?
I was gonna hand him, for example, a dagger if he doesn't have one, because we'll have to like cut our way through the vines.
Seeing Lucy, just kind of try to hand you something. I'll say, no need. I've got a brandish dagger and 2 swords, as well as my hands. I think I'll manage.
So be. As I just prepare.
As I've casted invisibility on him, and he is no longer there. To the others, I'll just head over to this lady. Hello, my name's Khan. I'm with Bennett and the others. As I'll just looking at her body. Does there seem to be a way I could just kind of free her from her situation?
So as you note the brambles as you get close, they start crushing her. She doesn't scream; she just kind of stares at you.
Oh, as I get close.
You could just hear her just murmur, "I'm fine here. You need to go away from this place." Or I'm sorry, you need to go away from this place quickly. You don't have much time.
Just stepping back and nodding. What exactly is coming then?
She just kind of stares at you. What do you think is coming?
Just looking back at the tree. I understand now. Okay. With that,
I'm gonna mark you for invisibility.
Looking towards Adrian, I'll just kind of say, does the same go for you as well?
You're saying that where?
Towards Adrian.
You know him just yelling out, "I don't know what's going on. I just help. I'm being crushed." I
Just
think
nodding.
he just kind of shakes his. I think it's it could do the same from the ground.
Nodding, I'll just head towards Adrian, use my remaining movement. Looking at his situation, I'm guessing the same happens to him when I get close.
You could see the vines, yeah, gripping and
Uh,
tightening.
Immediately just looking at the vines, trying not to get pricked, I'll just touch the vines and attempt to pull them off him. Or
As
just
you go to
pry them apart.
okay, as you go to touch the vines, you note vines just kind of underneath you, just shooting up around you. Two in the front and two in the back, kind of swirl and swivel around you. Go ahead and make a strength save as they kind of grapple on each of your arms and tie around your legs and just kind of slowly start winding and growing through and around you.
Alright, cool. I'm totally with it. That is a 19.
You're able to kind of rip them away. As you do so, the tendrils just kind of slice against your skin.
Uh,
You feel a light cut, nothing much, but you manage to get away as the tendrils just kind of shoot into the ground. The branches kind of curving back. You note that they just seem to be bushes on the ground at this point, just
uh,
sitting there. You
and
note Adrian just kind of shakes his head. No, I guess get back. Listen to what she said. I don't need the rest of you getting tied down.
just nodding. Uh, as a bonus action, since this rain starts to heavy, or the rain continues to fall, Khan the shadows just start jumping from his feet, similar to the vines. The tentacle just begins to wrap around my legs. Let's see. Just gotta count this real quick. Sorry. So 60 feet. Is this area where it is? Is that dim light, or is that like? Could you describe the shading as I look towards there?
What do you mean?
Like the area near Bennett. Like, actually, never mind. I'll just cool. So the area under the trees. I'm guessing it's just fairly dim light, right? It's like dark shading.
Yeah, it would be shadowed.
Cool. In the area near I am as a tree, wither winter splinter just kind of provides us with shade. I'm guessing is this dim light technically?
Where?
The area that I'm in. Is this dim light technically? Since the winter splinter is hovering over us.
It wouldn't be because the branches aren't covering you completely.
Okay, so what would you call this lighting?
So technically, it's just like low light, but it's not dim. It's just overcast and raining.
I don't.
So you're not technically in dim light. You know what dim light is, right? Like,
yeah, kind of. Just could you explain it, just in case?
so dim light is pretty much anything that is in dark.
Oh,
No real light sources.
okay. Okay, that makes sense. So dim light or darkness. All right, then yeah, then just my turn there.
Yeah, it's
Nodding.
any area that's obscured from light.
Okay, okay, that makes sense. All right. Yeah, seeing I don't have any more movement, I'll just end my turn there.
Okay. With that, the small blight-like creature kind of has vines kind of whipped from both of its arms, quickly slashing towards Akiva. You see the vines kind of whip once, twice against you quickly. The first one kind of just barely missing you. The second one just slapping into your side. You feel just kind of crushing and then piercing as you're sliced. The creature kind of whipping its arms back. It just kind of goes towards Helwa and strikes, whipping again. Both times kind of slashing. You could see the vines kind of warp around her arms and just kind of getting raked back. You could see them stretch down, scraping against her arms. You can hear Helwa just, fuck! as blood just kind of rushes from her. She kind of looks back. These goddamn things are spiky. With that, the creature just starts coiling its arms for another attack, waiting. With this, the same occurs with the next one. Its arms kind of whipping at it. Wolfram, you could just see 4 vines just kind of twisting and striking. Boy, those are some sucker-free rolls. As the vines kind of twist and come at you, your sword just quickly slashes down, cutting each vine as they fall to the ground and just shrivel into dead rot. It just kind of stares at you lifelessly. This brings us to Jotun's
Weak.
turn.
Just a quick question. Was I not supposed to have all my uses of my demon bolt, or I guess I probably used all of it then, or no?
I'm sorry, what? Were you not supposed to have what?
Um, all my uses of my demon bolt. Did I use all of them?
I mean, did you not take a long rest when I said everybody takes a long rest?
When?
It was when
After
we
you
just left the
left
Amber Temple.
Yeah, when you left the Amber Temple, you should have been fully rested.
Okay, I guess not then.
Yeah, just go ahead and do that real quick. Because, yeah, I'm looking at your stat sheet. Yeah, you didn't have anything. There you go. You should have everything back. So what do you do?
I guess I'll kind of like charging forward to here. I'll kind of like bracing for like a punch at the I guess saplings or whatever. I'll kind of like double hit it with my demon bolt at like point blank.
Okay. So as you kind of blast the first burst, you could see the vines kind of come up and shield the creature. The second one kind of burning through. And that would do Constitution. And as the blast kind of radiates through the creature, I guess roll damage. Yeah, that's still inaccurate. Roll damage again. That's way more accurate. Because you could do it twice. That doesn't make sense. Alright. I don't know why it's leveling like a cantrip. As the bolt kind of explodes, necrotic energy manages to paralyze. Oh. I didn't know that's unconscious. Okay, never mind. I'm a dummy. It just paralyzes the creature in place. You note the limbs get stiff. The young female clone of the massive creature just kind of freezes almost into a tree. At this point, as it's paralyzed, you can't really denote it from the vineyard vines next to it. It just seems like, well, it's gone.
So it just like disappeared into the ground.
No, it just kind of almost blended in with the rest of the vineyard. You note the vines and whatnot from the grapes, and that's it.
Okay. I'll kind of look to Helwa. Are you okay?
You could just see her kind of grinning. Never better. I like that weird black flame thing you do.
I'll just kind of nod a little bit. I guess you could almost thank Strahd for that.
Can't say I want to do that. Anyway,
I wouldn't either.
let's fucking kill this tree and build a campfire. With that, I'm going to end the session there.
Hey, Mr. J, can you check something with the combat carousel?
Oh, what am I checking?
Oh, it's in the other server. Whenever you have time, it doesn't appear in my session or in my game.
It should. If it appears
So
in this one,
also,
it should appear in that one. There's no difference in the. Oh, you know what? It might not appear because when we updated the Foundry version, all the mods were turned off. So you just need to turn all your mods back on.
Oh, could you show me how to do that, or could you do it if you have time?
Yeah, I'll show you, or I'll do it real quick.
man, where are these druids? That's kind of concerning.
Honestly, I thought the screams were gonna like, yeah. Pretty much when she screamed, the first thing I thought of was, where are they?
Sounds about right. God. I'm still trying to figure
Man,
it
now they don't want to be saved because they're like because she's like waiting for something or.
No, they can't be saved, or we can't help them.
Yeah, they can. I'm positive they can.
No, it's not like the vines, like trying to pull apart the vines based on what Miss Jane aired.
I mean,
They don't
but,
want to
yeah,
risk.
but you just tried to pull on them. You didn't like try to cut them or anything.
I mean, I guess, yeah, that's fair.
Like, yeah, we said you had like a sword blade or something. I'm like, okay, because we'll like have to chop down the vines. You just like pulled on vines with thorns.
Yeah, and then the vines tried to wrap me and bring me to the ground, and they said, well, the girl told us, or told me, to stay away and get out of here because of the damage.
Yeah, but I don't feel like they're like unsavable because of that. I feel like you just gotta avoid the vines pretty much, and then
Oh,
cut
I was
through
thinking
the vines.
It's not a matter
I
of
was thinking-
avoiding them, it's a matter of not getting tied down.
You think
Yeah, I
it'd
was
be
thinking
faster to just
sound
attack her
like,
directly?
those sound like the same
Yeah, that's what I
thing.
was
I'm gonna
thinking.
be
Just, like,
honest.
beat the winter splinter
No, because
Avoiding
first.
the vines and not
Yeah.
getting tied down by the vines. Those sound like the same things, my guy.
You know what I mean.
Well, hey,
You
Lucian
know
has
what I mean.
invincibility.
Like, based on the save, I'm assuming it's not a matter of, like, dodging them. It's literally you trying to fight against them.
What's the odds? If we attack T, she won't take damage. These things will. So we have to attack these first, then attack
I
her.
was thinking more like if we attack her, well, then again, she won't take damage. But like, I was thinking the shock would maybe make her let go of everyone she's holding for a bit.
Yeah, probably a big damage.
Yeah, I thought that the giant tick got paralyzed for a second. It was a tiny one. Like, okay, never mind.
Like, that's the only thing about that, because we just hit her with, like, or Kester and Tilgrim just hit her with a good bit of fire damage. But there was no shock to, like, release anyone, so...
Yeah, see, the problem with that is that I'm having is that
So, looking at how they're
Panic.
like being held down, or like the vines like attached to the winter splinter, or are they all coming out from the ground?
Everything's coming from the ground.
What if we just, this is a fair shot, but like levitated them?
What?
I mean, the vines with thorns in them, we just pull them down.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like
Yeah.
if they come, yeah.
It's a matter of the thorns literally like I'm assuming the thorns are like basketing over them. So even if we try to
What's
levitate,
pound
it
to
would
pound?
just-
Hey, Mr. J.
I mean, hey man, I've already given up stealth. I'm gonna swing my rapier and try to cut them loose.
I mean, you're technically still stealth. You're
Yeah.
invisible.
Is the roof of this building flat?
It depends on what part of the building you're talking about.
Okay. So all you know.
The only part that should be flat for you is the area where this area over here.
Okay.
Man, we really should have considering that we knew we were fighting a plant, maybe we should have got some kind of pesticide-esque thing.
Well, I mean, fire spells seem to be working.
But do we want to kill it? That's the question.
Yeah, that's the main problem that I've been thinking about. Yeah. That
If
just
you
doesn't sound
want,
like a plan.
we could do another combo. Wait, let me see. What can I do?
Use how you call that shit?
What type of combo do I
Listen,
have?
killing it's
It's
very
bad.
easy. Like, don't worry about the
No.
combos. Killing it's very easy.
Wait. If we
No,
if
I'm
we
saying
kill,
if you guys expected, like, find where Teek's actual body is.
Yeah, that's
It
what I
just
was
keep
thinking
going.
about.
We
wait,
have
does
to-
Teak have a physical body now, or
Cleave her in half.
Teak
We
has
don't know.
always had a physical body.
Wait, is
Literally
this the same
based-
Teak from Waterdeep?
Yes.
Yep.
This is taking place prior to basically the grand scheme. Kester's the reason Teak ended up being disconnected from the Weave in Waterdeep. He's the reason all that happened.
Like, yeah, we're in like the pre-story.
Prelude.
Pretty cool.
Same thing.
Essentially,
Wow,
like
that's
essentially
kind of funny.
Yeah, essentially to like catch you up with like this is just a summary, it's not the full thing. Barovia has a weird thing with time where it's like I think multiple timelines kind of going into one and happening at different periods. It's a time dilation, and basically Teak got shot out, ended up here. Kester is the reason she lost her power, and I'm assuming after this, if she had left Barovia, she would have ended up in Waterdeep.
I just figure that
it's
shit out.
cool how things are gonna interact. Yeah.
Assuming that I don't fucking burn her to cinders right now.
Time
how do I fix
paradox.
that?
We're not gonna burn her to cinders. What I'm thinking is
Snake, look what you've done. You've changed the
created-
future.
Jeez.
Dun, 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 dun.
Like, yo, he uses like fireball. Snake, look what you've done. You changed the future.
Jesus Christ. So
I mean, if she were to die, wouldn't her soul just go back into Kester, and then Kester can find her new
No.
body?
Kester would die.
No, she would just
Kester would
die.
die.
What are you talking about?
Because
Yeah,
Kester would
remember,
die.
Kester and Teak are linked. If one of them died, the other, I think, if I remember right,
Yeah, if he
dies.
kills Kester, he's committing suicide.
Right.
I mean, if he kills Teak.
Yeah.
What if Kester touched the tree and they have this whole magical moment where they get like
You
mind
Dog,
That's why I'm
dog,
standing
dog,
over here,
dog,
just in
dog.
case that tree
Carl.
grabs me.
Carl.
Yeah, what if he just walks up and shakes hands with the
Carl.
tree? It'd be very nice.
Carl,
Alex,
I'm gonna need
what
you to
is-
do me a favor. Get off of Wattpad.
Alex, what does my
Hey, yo,
Get off
Charles,
of
yo,
Wattpad
what
right
if-
now.
yo, I'm just saying.
Oh God, he
Died.
died. His
How are you
internet
doing?
just died. You mind repeating that? You went robotic and then proceeded to
Oh,
fade from
I
reality.
said, well, when we were fighting that gelatinous cube, well, why didn't you say? Oh, why didn't any of you walk up and say hello to it and ask how its
Oh, I
day
did.
was?
I told what's his name? I told Trent to do that.
Yeah.
Oh wait, what happened?
Yeah.
It was when we were facing off against the gelatinous cube in Carl's little thing. I'm not really sure if I'd call it a campaign yet.
Wait, and I was told to do what?
It's a prologue. Oh, I was like, why don't you go touch it and see what happens?
Yeah, like basically you were like, yo, so could I hit this? Could I reach inside and get the axe? And he's just like, yeah, you can go up and give that a shot. Just go up, touch it, see what happens.
Hey
like
man, you
word
can,
for
you can get a
word,
hey
touch it
man,
and see
look,
what
look at it this way.
happens.
You can get a metal arm afterwards.
He said, "Go ahead and touch it, see what happens." In those exact words. So that was a
I gotta
definitive
go, so I'll
yo.
see you guys later.
Later.
Deuces.
Later,
Night, y'all.
Night.
Good night.
Oh, absolutely.
But yeah. Well, I wouldn't say the plan is a complete bust. It kind of sucks. Didn't go as intended. But hey, well, what can you do?
It's all about how we bounce back.
Should we just focus fire and just try to figure out or communicate to Zeke without actually destroying the body, since her screams are originating from the Wither Splinter or Winter Splinter?
That's the thing. Like, I don't think we're able to destroy it. Not like from the outside, because Kester and Tilgrim both blasted this thing, almost took its arm and torso apart, and it's just reforming.
Wasn't
slowly.
there a gem? Wasn't there a gem inside it? Was it splintered when we first saw it?
There was, but if I remember right, Strahd snatched that one.
So if that's the case,
So
let's
I'm
go. Rip the exact same thing with
Holy shit! Wait a
Death
second.
House.
Wait a second. Wait a
We go
second.
to
What
we
if that
pull
was
Teak
a
out.
slot gem?
What?
I said, what if that was a slot gem?
I don't see why it would be.
No, the whole like enchanted like stones things. I don't know. It's something that feels like it would link up.
I don't think so.
Then why was it dropped off in Amber Temple?
For its properties of growing things.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure
it doesn't seem right.
Yeah, abyssal energy for a farm. The town would probably be like demonic by now, but that's the case.
Not all of them have like abyssal energy flowing through them.
Oh, well,
it's mainly the more like aggressive ones.
In a change of topic, after the prologue ends, I'm gonna take a month hiatus to just prepare the campaign. So if you want to switch characters,
that's cool. I'm gonna be in agony waiting for like my next chance to play Elise. But it's all good.
Yeah, if you want to switch characters or something, just
nope. Elise is here to stay. Not going anywhere.
The Doomslayer does not go away until his job is done.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Be a high level wizard. That's just one pet my blade
Has Teak moved at all this entire time?
Nope.
So I'm assuming it's like stationary.
I mean, it's a tree. It's got roots. It's like in the ground.
Yeah.
And I definitely don't want to keep damaging it, considering.
Hey, Lucian, why don't you just fly out with the invisibility and the boots and just, try to see if you can find Teak and just pull her out?
Yeah, just find Teak inside of it.
Yeah, bro, it shouldn't be that hard. You're invisible. He would never see you coming.
Yeah, but there's whole it's a tree. How he's gonna get inside of it?
Yeah, but you guys burned a hole through the tree. That's kind of
it's reformable.
Yeah. So I'll just dive into the tree and get crushed by the growing plants. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's not hollow. Did you think it was hollow?
No, I'm just saying. Like, I don't know. I'm just spitballing.
You don't know? What are you saying?
Hey, man, I'm all for the guns of blazing plans, not ones that are just like die.
So we need to figure out exactly where in it is Teak. There's two options right now that come to mind: abdomen and/or head.
Or I could just use scrying and just tell you.
Or you could just do that and just do that. Like, well, why haven't you done that?
Does anyone have detect thoughts?
No.
I can just legit scry on Teak and tell you where she is.
I mean, if Khan does that, you're visible, and because I believe he's conscious on a spell.
Okay.
You know what I'm thinking?
Yeah, but Lucian's gonna break the invisibility anyway. So.
Oh, okay.
Thing is, like,
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna go and cut the vines.
We should still think of like backup in case like the scrying doesn't work, because there's been a few situations where it has and it hasn't.
Yeah.
So I'm just thinking like contingency.
I mean, just to be sure, read the description of scrying.
Yeah.
No, there's no problem with the description of scrying. It's just that it's special.
What I'm thinking is like, if scrying doesn't work, we can try. I know it's gonna be weird, but like, we might have to damage it, try to take off part by part, because we have to find where Teak is. Most likely in the abdomen and/or head. There's possibility she's in neither.
And then we just blast her whole, killing her instantly, right?
No,
I never said we were completely incinerating the parts. I said we're separating them.
Oh yes, and then we
Question.
cut her in half, right?
All right,
Question,
listen
more
up, you piece
question.
of shit. I'm trying
When
to think of something. When you think of an idea, you're allowed to speak. Shut up.
Yes,
Anyways,
that's what I'm
moving
trying
on.
to say. I'm trying to tell you the
Yo.
idea.
Then
Yeah, so
just
I know
just
microwave
tell me,
food
yo, I got
and
an
be
idea.
right
Then I'll
back
shut up
is
and
just,
listen. What
Guys.
the fuck?
That's
Guys.
climbing.
Guys,
Oh,
important
goodness
question. When
gracious.
Teak was tied up, where was she tied up to in the first place?
We didn't get to see her tied up.
We didn't get to see her tied up. We just know that she was tied up somewhere high that she could see the winery from a distance. That's all we get. That's all we could take from her and Kester talking prior to her going out. So we know she's high up, but this thing is 200 feet tall, so that's it isn't really
Collarbone, neck,
Yeah, I'm saying
forehead.
Lucy with the flying boots.
Yeah, that's
Also,
I mentioned earlier. It's possible she's in the head and/or torso.
well, hopefully when she screams again, we could try to figure out where the noise is directly coming from. Also,
It's
we could
coming
just
from
like theoretically, yeah, we could theoretically scry on the druids, like hypothetically speak, and find out where they are.
Aren't they at Yester Hill?
Well, I find it strange that they would leave the tree to attack. Like, not one of them are there. It's like, you know.
Why would they not?
I mean,
leave the
them
tree to
seeing
attack?
it as a god, it could be that they just think it's like ultimate weapon. They don't need to do anything.
Well, all right.
Like I'm not saying completely ignore the fact that they could be around. I'm just saying like there could be reasons why they're not here.
Well, whatever
Yeah.
is coming, I suggest we don't be on the ground for it, since the vines, you know, are coming from the ground.
Yeah, I'm just hoping that it captures me.
Yeah, you're gonna have this magical moment. I'm telling you, like you're gonna have this whole like.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm thinking that it captures me and drags me into it. Yeah, see, and then I can get some answers. That would be pretty neat. But if that doesn't happen and it just traps me here, that would be a major issue.
My concern is how would you like discern that to the group because you're inside it.
I would solve the problem myself.
Oh, then you risk dying.
Yes, and if you see me get dragged not here anymore, you can assume that I was dragged towards the giant tree, considering. Unless
I mean, what if you cast an invisibility spell and we just didn't see you?
What? What? I mean, you just saw me right over here. So wait, you're probably gonna see me get dragged.
Oh, okay.
I can assume that much, because I don't think I'll just disappear. Anywho, I could also do that, and
Is
I could
Teak
also
humanoid?
try. Yes, Teak is humanoid. The tree is also humanoid, technically.
Cool. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So,
Why
what else
are
I
we?
was...
No, I was gonna say, why are we always fighting beautiful things?
Because
I
most of
mean,
because
I
most
don't
of
know
the time
about
the
always.
beautiful things are trying to
Not
kill us.
always. Not always, man. When first with the Death House, we saw that big giant baby, bro. That shit was not beautiful.
Yeah, that shit wasn't beautiful. Actually, the number of beautiful things we fight is actually on the low side. Not gonna lie.
King's right.
And if we're talking about just the beautiful things, then most of the time they're trying to kill us.
Oh no, man.
No harm.
Maybe I just don't have the charm that I keep saying I do.
You had charm?
Wow, absolutely ruthless. You fucking monster.
I mean, let's be honest. I think Teak screaming out your name in pure anger should tell you something about yourself.
Teak's a fucking outlier. Let's calm down now.
Fucking out. Yo, I know you did. All right, then let's go back to Valaki for a second.
Go ahead.
All right, what about the Voctors? Charm?
Bro, see, the Voctors, I baked a cake, they fucking hate me. So I don't know about that. That's just different. Anyways.
Because you ain't got no dog. You for real cussed her out at point blank range.
Whoa, they fucking stepped on my cake. That was an asshole move.
Dog, they're literally the asshole rich family of the place. Sometimes you need to know when to bite the bullet, and you decided, you know what? I think this will look good going through my brain.
Bro, they're still an asshole. Bro, we both agree that they're assholes, right? I did.
Bro, sometimes, man, you just have to make things known, and that had to be made known. I suffered for it, but it still had to be made known.
It's made known that you have 0 charm or redeeming qualities besides the magic. Anyways,
I don't know about that.
name one good thing you did without the magic.
Only used heat metal.
Oh, I am the magic. What are you talking about? That's like saying, "Hey, yo, without your skin, what other thing do you have?" Anywho. I was also thinking about just trying to just pull on the magic that connects.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, that's cool.
Dude,
I was trying to figure out how to activate the combat carousel.
Why are there so many dead things, bro? Like, why not get rid of them?
Oh,
No,
I
you're
just leave them
so right.
wants to do stuff. If the party leaves the area, why do they leave the area? So I'll just remove them. Yeah, I kept them there just in case you wanted to do something with them.
I forgot Mr. J wasn't there for the last session of Carl's campaign.
Yeah.
So,
this man craved me twice for no reason.
For no reason.
No reason.
What are you talking
It was
about?
a fight.
Yes, no reason. No reason.
Bro, you was in the middle of the fight, bro.
So basically,
Nah.
we finished off the gelatinous cube. We managed to kill it. It had a axe of giant slaying on it, and if I remember right,
All right, I'm back. So what
Yeah,
what clowning have I missed?
right now I'm just refilling Mr. J and what happened last session in Carl's campaign.
Oh, okay.
Finished off the cube. It dropped a potion of supreme healing.
Supreme.
Yep, supreme, and it also dropped a giant slayer axe, battle axe, I think.
I guess we don't
I think
know
that was
that
the
it
name
dropped
of
the
it.
Supreme because he never told us.
He never told us,
I
but
mean, yeah,
I'm
God's
just
character.
regaling it from third person. We went over to the temple where we think the occultists are. As soon as we walked up, Trent saw one dude, wanted to fight. Him and Grimdock basically made a bet that, alright, whoever kills more gets 10 gold. And Elise snuck in, managed to come across a fucking, what was it, 2,000 or 200? I can't remember.
It was 10,000. No, it was 20,000. 20,000 because 2 bags had 10,000 each.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't say that. Whoa, what? I said 200.
Hey, yo, I'm trying to lie. Why you ruining
I'm trying to
it?
amp this up.
I'm trying to embellish my resume.
That's why you have to keep the DM informed. So Elise found 200 gold sneaking around. The rest of the group got into a fight. If I remember right, my brain's blanking out. Sif ended up killing, I think, like 4, 5 of the Stone Warriors. I can't remember the exact number.
It was 5.
It was 5. Grim and Trent ended up tying 3 each, and pretty much made a wager. Whoever kills, I guess, the boss of this place, pretty much wins. My brain again is blanking out on names. Kano got critted twice, as you heard. It was kind of hilarious. And I think that was it. We just finished off combat.
Yeah, I mean, damage is low.
Is there a reason why there's 2 Kanos on the map?
Oh yeah,
right.
I casted
Invisible Servant, or
yeah,
whatever it was. I'm gonna just call it Invisible Servant, because
it's called
Unseen Servant.
Yeah, Unseen Servant. Basically, create like a invisible blobless shapeless thing. That basically do anything like a human can do. Open doors.
So it's like an echo?
Essentially.
No.
Yeah, essentially, but you can't teleport. You can't attack.
Yeah,
but you can make it do stuff like open doors.
And no combat.
Okay.
No combat, only but it's just invisible. And it's this creature. I technically use flank with it. But
yeah, also, I wasn't as savvy as you on Foundry, so I just made a duplicate of himself. It's cool.
I mean, it doesn't matter. It's on the fly. You'll be alright.
And the statue of Basilisk, I found a potion, and over to the right, there's some of the crowd entry over there, and there's a pool of Basilisk sticking out, and at the northwest, there's a trapdoor over there. You haven't explored yet.
Yeah, that's I guess should be fun.
But let's explore the crowd entry over there, because like I'm so sad I've not seen one spell book yet.
Stabs is
Y'all lied.
returning.
Y'all lied to me. There's no fucking magic over here.
You'll be fine. You'll get
I mean,
through
Y'all
we have
niggas.
like a whole temple to explore.
You still have a whole
This man
temple,
came
yeah.
for magic. This man came for magic, bro. You haven't seen not one thing magical yet.
Hey,
I mean,
there's been a magical. There's been magical stuff.
Bro, he came for scrolls and spells, my boy, not for giant stone creatures, man.
I mean, you said
Should be
magic.
here
You
on
didn't
Friday.
specify.
That's I'm gonna turn in. I'm real tired.
All right, Mr. J. Night.
What is this?
Yeah, what's that?
Yeah, take care. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What is this?
Like, yeah, we still
Well,
have a
I could-
whole temple to go through, so
Yeah.
you still have a
Oh.
chance to find some.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Wait,
no,
what?
it's like it's the beginning of a campaign, so you're probably gonna find something.
Yeah.
There'll be a +1 spell book, sharpness 3 on this. I'm joking,
I'm
by
just
the way.
trying to figure out what to do with
Oh.
Abby stabs.
Just kidding, by the way. Carl slowly deletes the +1 spellbook with sharpness 3.
Oh no! Hey yo.
Regardless,
It's wild.
the whole thing and explore. That'll be fine. I'm just excited for the session that Friday. It's like the fun stuff.
Where's Zion? Okay, I give Zion the supreme potion before he dies.
I thought you already drank that.
No,
drank
no,
already.
that was the regular one.
Oh.
Yeah. So
I think you guys
what's
have
your
like 2 potions in total.
Yeah, I think Elise has them
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
bag.
should be. Do.
Now all you need to do is inspect the coffin. If you get booby trapped, it was nice knowing y'all.
Yeah, it will be nice knowing you all if that happens.
Yeah. I'm gonna head off.
I mean, if it's
I got some stuff I need to do.
all right.
So, I'll see y'all later.
All right. See you guys Friday. Where is
The Doomslayer will make his appearance.
Yeah, was it?
Alright. So, for everyone on the stream side of things, I'm gonna wrap up here. Thank you all for watching. We got into a boss fight, which is interesting. Though where it can go, I think is just as interesting. I'm gonna have to wait a bit for that. My brain is like slowly going now. Alright, so we are going to what are we gonna do? Let's send out a raid to Mr. Ush, currently playing Dead by Daylight. He's playing as Bill. Not sure what killer though. So we're gonna have to go in. We're gonna have to ask. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. This is gonna be last stream for this week, but though I do have tomorrow off, so I may hop on to try to make up for the stream that didn't happen yesterday. I got home from work on time and I wanted to relax a little. And when I went to stream, I was dead tired. So I ended up doubling back last second. The main reason for that is just because like I don't want to stream while tired. I feel like especially playing like Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. I feel like that's definitely not the game to be low energy chill while you're slicing everything with a conscience. So, yeah, that and I don't really I don't know. I'm not really into streaming with no energy on me. I feel like everything I say is kind of artificial. Like I'm making myself do it. But that's just a me thing. Once again, thank you all for watching. It really is appreciated. Tomorrow, I might update on my Twitter if I decide to go live or not. Once again, thank you all for watching. Really is appreciated. All you watching through the VOD, thank you, and I'll see each one of you